bam, to the bam, to the bam, boom, Gia, hello. It's Friday. Holy shit, it's fucking Friday, dudes. Finally. Hello, Tenchi. It's Tenchi. It's Tenchi, it's Friday. Friday really doesn't matter that much for me. Oh my god, it's Tenchi! That's our last Tenchi redeem. I forgot my Tench on screen. Well, that's okay. he's present. He's so fucking cute, dude. He's so adorable. But no free Tenchi pictures. I cannot believe I'm giving Tenchi pictures away for free. Well, it was one that you'd already seen, so at least there's that. Hello, everyone. Let's drink some water and discuss how your week has been. I hope your week has been good. My week has been good. In this economy, free Tenchi pictures. In this economy, no way, no way. I think I need to put myself a little bit further down. If I sit up straight, I'm like out of the screen. That's bad. Oh no, mom is workout. How have your workouts been? I hope they've been good. Always glad to hear it. Also, hello, Crow. Привет, как дела? I mean, good. I hope, right? Хорошо, I hope. Hi, Ivoneko. Hello, Void. And hello, Angel Tail in YouTube chat as well. Hello. I did skip mine today. oh, happens. I mean, I do too. I haven't gotten back on track yet. I feel like my mindset is very all or nothing for a lot of things. That includes working out, which is dumb. Not smart. Your mindset should rarely ever be all or nothing. It's never beneficial to have an all or nothing mindset, because like a little bit still goes further than nothing. And Mind Mir, hello. Yes, you're here too. You're here as well. And hello to MP as well. Hello. I forced another streamer to do 8 values test on stream. Oh, slay. Who was it? And she got libertarian socialist. Ah, I see. Nice. Convinced. Forced is great. How did that go down? I am curious. You can mention who it was if you want. I give specific permission to talk about who it was. There you go. A sunset eclipse. Do I know you? I do not think I know you. Cool. I'm seeing the ad. Oh, we're playing a MOBA. Okay. I just wanted to give a little peek. Only a little peek. Cool. Nice. Maybe I'll follow later. I don't know. Can you has artist badge? I wonder how many artist badges we have. Actually, but you did make glorious Tenchi art, so you should have artist badge. Wow, you greeted Tenchi. That's so smart. How do I do that in chat? I don't actually know, because artist badge is a bit different. I don't know if I can do that in chat or if I have to do that somewhere else. I don't know. They usually play things like Dota 2, League of Legends, and Valorant. They're good games. They are good games. I cannot say anything about that, because I also like to play League of Legends and Valorant sometimes. I have on occasion. Maybe I'll get back into it at some point. God, I don't even know where the fucking thing is anymore. Where would that be in our settings? God, roles manager. Found it. Oh, it's also on the dashboard. Well, it's not on my dashboard. I don't have like a button for that here, but that's okay, I think. God, I haven't done this in so long. Aside from VIP, it's like really easy. How do you do that? God. Can I do it like this? Maybe. Oh god, there's multiple people with similar names. Okay, I think I did it. Oh, you can only have 5. Okay, we gotta be conservative with these. We do gotta be conservative with these. Did it work? Chat again. Hi, Oil. Me in time for a stream at this hour? This is a powerful day. This is a very powerful day. Oh my god, it worked! No mames, cabron. It worked. That's crazy. So that's how it works. I wonder what the fucking command is. There must be a command, right? Like with VIP, it's super simple, but I don't know what the other command is. But that's fair enough. Good thing you're not playing Ace Attorney today. Your Honor, League of Legends. I would be sentenced to fucking death. No way. So hello, Tinty. Hello. Welcome to stream. Chat, I need your suggestion. What would a workout command do? I don't know. I mean, it wasn't even directed to me, so I shouldn't even respond, I guess, because I don't fucking know. News: Hasbro sucks. Avoid giving money to it. Yeah, yep. And Wizard of the Coast, if you can avoid. Yo ho ho. The heck of the D&D stuff. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Every now and then I catch some news regarding the D&D stuff, especially Wizards of the Coast, and every time I'm like, okay, they are not great. I think, fuck, no, I have spent some money on Wizards of the Coast. Not a lot, but they always manage to fuck up in new ways. I haven't even watched the video yet. It was just recommended to me. It just says Zecke. It just says Zecke. Of course. Getting to work now. Have a fun Friday, everyone. Have a fun Friday, too. Have a good day at work. Bum Gia. That's not really how you wish somebody a good day, I guess, but it's close enough. It's close enough, I think. I haven't even watched the video. If I had, I would maybe talk about it on the docket too, but no. Also, Tanji is here. Oh my god, it's Tanji. It's the little guy. The littlest of the guys. No mames. Okay. Your week was good? Bomgia is good, actually. Okay, well, perfect. Pathfinder is better anyway, says Super Mountain Guy in YouTube chat. Yeah, that's valid. I've heard good things about Pathfinder, actually. A lot of good things. I also heard good things about D&D, of course, but yeah, the fucking company that owns it is not doing the best. We have a lot to talk about today, although I honestly, truly believe that today I managed to make a docket that's not, like, crazy big. But hey, that's just a theory. A Zecke theory. No way. I feel like there is a chance today, maybe, that we might get through the entire docket. Personally, I think. Hello, Siska. The whole Wizards of the Coast drama is how I even figured out the Pinkertons were still around. Truly wild. Okay, we're getting to the prediction. I should show you the docket. If we're getting to the prediction. Let's go. I'll turn my display lighting off. Perfect. Wow, so smooth. Wait, if I stand up, I'm like here. By stand up, I mean sit up straight-ish, even. Just ish. Do like to crouch a little bit. Also, it's way too small. I didn't have time to adjust the window beforehand. No mames. Where are we at? Well, we already did that, so we can remove that now. That's in the past, baby. I see the predictions now. Yeah, I'm using I'm not using Chatterino today. I'm just looking at it, so you know. Yeah, Marina is on there because I mean it's more than just Marina, but God, everybody talked about her specifically because of course, which is good marketing. It's good marketing, but God, I'm a little scared. Angel Tail gave me the choice of 3 different people to react to, who had all talked about Marina, and they were fucking Rev, the cringe guy. That's not a descriptor, that's his name, and Kyo, that's his name, yeah. All 3 of them had talked about Marina specifically. Their thumbnails looked almost identical. It's like, okay, alright. Oh yeah, that was something that I actually wanted to tell you about, but haven't yet, is that we have new emotes, but also we don't, because, actually, overview docket, it looks this long, if you want to make your prediction. It looks this long. Tenchi? You can come here. You can come here again, Tenji. New emotes, but also not new emotes because Twitch takes a long time to update them. So they're not here yet, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no shot. Well, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't be so presumptuous. I love it when the reactionary clone army comes out whenever new drama drops. They're like this. They're so fast. It's amazing. Like, Jesus Christ. And they look so similar. I did choose Rev though. Just letting you know, I chose Rev out of the 3 of them because honestly, I cannot listen to the guy, the cringe guy. I find his style of videos not very entertaining, so I'm like, nah, I don't want to listen to him. And we watched a lot of Kyo last week, I think, or something, so he's pretty much on the mind, so we're back to Rev. Oh no. Yay! Rev. They just show tweets and read them sarcastically. Yeah, I chose ref. These words are not the Bible. Nope, they're not in the Bible. Sorry, I'm making them all up as we go along. Ugh, more ref. Yeah, I know. I thought it was time to torture you again. I like to do that sometimes, of course. So the overview, I think, like I said, maybe we can get through it. Okay, ciao now. Ciao to you now. You'll never finish the whole thing. I feel like maybe we could. Now, I'm also not the most confident in that. Personally, I'm not the most confident in that, but I have unlimited channel points. Wouldn't it be funny? Would this be like doable? Could I bet channel points? I bet I can't. I bet I cannot. But wouldn't that be funny if I just bet 1 million? And then you get a lot? But I don't think that works like that. I can, but that's like inflation though, isn't it? That's inflation. I wouldn't want to do I wouldn't want to do inflation, would I? 1 more billion. Yeah, but you can't choose what outcome it was. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, obviously. I mean, I don't need any channel points. Well, I could predict like a little at least, right? Oh wait, can I though? It says I can't. Oh, I think, yeah, streamers can't cast a prediction on their own channel. Never mind, I can't. Otherwise, I would have done some, but I can't do a lot. I wouldn't have done 1 million, but nah, it says I can't, actually. It's fair enough. I would have been surprised if I could have. We need the Schuldenbremse for the channel points. No mames. No government meddling in this gamba. Not in this gamba, gamers. Not in this gamba. So, what is on the docket today? Let me tell you about it. First, there's this video that you've seen if you are on Twitter, but if not, I need to show it to you because it's extremely good. Sometimes you are a TikToker who is farming reaction bait content type shit when you do interviews on the street or on campus. I think in this case it was on campus. And you engage the wrong ponytail atheist. It's a glorious video, truly, so I'll show it to you. It's very good. It's very good. Channel point austerity continues. I can't help it. Twitch shutting down in South Korea, which we've been pushing for like months now. It's like, okay, we have a big Twitch segment, so I need to talk about it. Months is not correct, by the way, that's a lie. And then we have the whole new Twitch TOS thing, where I've collected various statements and videos and stuff. That'll take a moment to talk about, because I have thoughts too. I have thoughts on it. I mean, I feel like they're pretty obvious, but apparently not. Apparently a lot of people are super confused by it, so we're gonna state the obvious again today. Then we have a funny video that I had in the last docket, but didn't get to for Friday Fun Day, obviously. Yeah, Twitch TOS discourse is an absolute shit show, like, on every side, apparently. So from what I've seen, it's, like, so bad. Everybody has a bad opinion on it. Everybody is doing it bad. Like, all sides are doing it badly. What the fuck, dude? Get better. Jesus. Then we have mental health and capitalism. That was something we almost talked about last time, but didn't get to. It's like a longer-ish article, I think. We have Palestine segment, of course, as always, interspersed with TikToks and a bunch of articles, but all of them not super long, I think. And then we have anti-Semitism. Like, what happened in Poland, you may have seen it, you may not have, we will talk about it, and, at the very end, a fun video about, actually pretty long video, but, you know, that was, like, kind of an extra thing, I don't know if it counts, no, it counts, about fixing the pride flags, or making them worse. We'll see. Either or. It was submitted by Angel Tail. I'm sure it's funny. We've been pushing it. We've been pushing for it. Did the Zecke community turn off Twitch in South Korea? No. We have not been pushing for it, but we've been pushing it along the dockets for weeks now, I think. So that's something. Let's start. Let's begin. With our fucking our atheist debate lord video. Now, usually I don't think I would say, like, blanket statement, I wouldn't say that I'm a fan of atheist debate lords. Technically, I could fall into that definition if I did, like, more, if I wanted to do debates more, but which I don't right now, but you know, generally, they're not always the types of people that you want to be talking to. In this case, however, the atheist debate lord is juxtaposed by a TikTok, like, cloud farming weirdo, so it's a little bit more preferable. Me, when my DMs are always open. Take debates in the future. I feel like debates are super fun. We did debates like one time. I always talk about this. We did debating only one time in school, and I had the most fun. But also, like, how do you find people? I feel like it's hard to find people that you want to debate that are a good match to debate with online, I think. Because, you know, if you debate your audience, it's like, yeah, okay, we agree on most things. So, like, it could only be, like, debate for fun, which, of course, not a bad thing, right? You can debate for fun. But you actually don't have that many disagreements. But online, finding somebody who's both, okay, good faith enough and about, like, conversational enough that they're not gonna just run all over you, I feel like it's kind of hard. I don't know. Girl can show you the debate pervert way. Yes, of course. They are entertaining when done on a high level, like Alex O'Connor versus Ben Shapiro. Otherwise, they're great to fall asleep to. That too. I mean, it's not a bad thing necessarily. That's true. Finding someone who's good faith, haha, good one. I know, exactly. It's impossible. And I'm like, oh, why even bother to do it in the first place? I like the caption, well, the secondary caption to this TikTok as well, saying he was no match for this kind of neurodivergence, which is very true, I think, personally. I hate the aspect ratio on fucking Twitter. Like, look at how far you gotta zoom in order to make it, like, kind of fit the fucking screen. Okay, well, that's too close now. We're at 200%. Yeah, he's saying LGBT rights or economic stability. And this is the guy he chose to fucking hit with this question. I find it so funny. I hate Twitter videos. Please just play, dude. It's not that hard, dude. Elon, fix your shitty ass site. Come on. It's not that hard. Okay, we're gonna reload the site. Maybe it'll help. I am atheism, autism, cult pill. Same C's. Okay, let's try again. I believe 200 on that guy being a Linux user. 100%, 200%, 100. Yep. Ooh, you want to debate Crow? That would be fun. I mean, you can do that anytime. Oh, we have no desktop audio. Wait a second. Wow. Please, can I zoom back without you
rights or economic stability? Why can't you have both? You need to pick one. I refuse the question. You can't refuse the question. I do. But you can't.
He does.
I did. But you need to pick one. No, I don't.
He literally just did.
So what? Can you pick one? No, because they're both doable. No. Only one. I don't have to pick one because...
This fucking debate is... This is amazing debate techniques right there. He's like, nah. I will not. I mean, you can also just walk away, but walking away is admitting defeat, you know? You gotta continue. You gotta stand there and say, nah, I'm gonna refuse the question. And I mean, he absolutely owned him, I think. What is with that weird hand zoom? You gotta remember, this video was made with, by the guy who's doing the interview, and he's like, haha, he's fidgeting, he's so weird. I'm assuming. That's what I think. It's the nah genius. It is. I can.
Can I both? But the answer is both is not an answer. It's not a valid answer. I reject your question. You can't reject it. I just did. Can you pick one? I don't have to. Why? Because they're both completely doable. So LGBTQ rights or economic
Based
stability?
king, you know?
Both.
Based
That's
king.
Not an answer. Yes, it is. LGBTQ rights or economic stability.
The way he just asks again and again, though, like, I feel like this fucking interviewer dude should, like, stop at this time. Hello, it's me, Shang. Hello. Don't mind the stupid username I formerly used. You can change your username on Twitch. It's pretty, like, every 30 days or something like that. No worries. Hello, welcome to Twitch chat. I hope you're well. I hope you enjoyed the app. as though I fucking own Twitch. Spoken like the CEO of Twitch. Like Jeff Bezos himself. And hello, Neon One, as well. Define economic stability, you bigot. Exactly. Both. The both Chad. And the Chad walking through the camera as well. Yeah. Me neither, right? I can't believe he uploaded this video. It's like no content. Does he think this guy gets owned in it? Like what?
Trying to troll me? No. I'm just wondering which one you like more. I like them both. You can't have both.
And also him. Oh, sorry. I wanted to pause. His t-shirt as well, of course. My pronouns are find Jesus. Okay. Okay, then those are your pronouns, buddy. I'm sure you would love to be referred to like that and spoken about with find/Jesus pronouns.
Have both. Yes, you can. Not in this question. Too bad. Why?
Ah, too bad. I fucking love this guy. This guy is amazing.
Because I don't have to choose. All right. What if I had to ask you gender inclusivity or economic stability? You can have both. You can't. Why you make this so difficult? I'm trying to pass my final.
Why are you trying to make this so difficult? I'm trying to pass my final. Dude, shut up. Why are you trolling me right now? Yeah, it's so funny. Tenchi is laughing. That's the way he laughs. Tenchi, do you want to come here? You can come in here if you want. Tenchi. He is using the Lord's name in vain. Yeah, true. Honestly, though, the fact that thought that oh yeah, God, I can't even read that. Look at how I struggle. The fact that Find thought this might make Find look good. Also, Jesus lying about Jesus's final. Yeah, crazy, right? That's a wild thing to do. As a Christian, your fucking pronoun is Jesus. You have a bad final assignment if you can't incorporate a third option. Truly, like it's absolutely, this is not scientific in any way whatsoever. If this is actually your final, like, you're lying. Obviously, you're lying for TikTok clout. Find is using the Lord's name in vain. Respect pronouns. Yeah, it's rough though. It's rough.
Which one do you pick?
I'm bad at neo-pronouns, sorry. With those ones, for sure. I don't even know which one. Well, Find would be this, like, him, and then Jesus would be his. So I think I did it wrong, because Jesus's shouldn't be in there.
But that's not a valid answer. Too bad.
Too bad. Get owned. I love how they shook hands at the end. It's amazing. I, as a mod, allow misgendering. Find, sometimes. Find, yeah. Like, this person specifically, that would be fine, I think. Holy shit, this video is iconic. I hope this will be around for a while. Did you remember how maybe I didn't say it to you, but I said it to my mom. I was like, oh yeah, yesterday Tenchi barked a little bit less. He was a bit more chill. It was nice. I said today, but because I was talking about yesterday. I think Tenchi heard that. He was like, Nah, I'm not gonna let that happen again. I need to bark as much as humanly possible, and I'm a dog, so that's crazy for me. Fine will never be able to show Jesus' face again after this. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. It's the same, like, logic like that, yeah. Tenchi is very proud of this Zecke Ch. That's what he is expressing. It's true. Maybe yesterday he just wasn't as engaged in the content, but today he's so engaged in the content. I'm so glad. I am so glad that he is. Jesus Christ. He's stepping up his game. Find will never be able to show Jesus' face again after this is a great quote. Because I bet you in fucking 2 months we have no idea what the fuck that is talking about. And I think that is beautiful. Personally, I think that is great. Yeah, that was an amazing debate. More people should do that when they're approached by these annoying street interviewer TikTokers. I wonder why that's even a brand of content to begin with. Like, there's so many people on TikTok who just do this, do interviews on the street with purposefully outrageous questions. They're always so fucking boring and like or staged. Like, God, I wouldn't want to watch that content personally, but you know, that's fine, I suppose. That is fine, I suppose. Some people want to watch it. Twitch! We're in Twitch town. It's Twitch time. We're gonna talk about Twitch because Twitch is making decisions. Well, I think this one is more on South Korea, actually, but we'll figure that out as we go along. Yeah. It's like live action Reddit stories. Oh God, that's so true, actually. That's so true. That is so true. Do you think I should maybe, like, get him? Maybe I should get him. Tenchi, do you want to be got? 1 second. I think I'll go get him. I think I will go get him. Tenchi? What? I don't even want to know what the model is doing right now. Just walking away from the PC is not a good idea. Tenchi, hi. Hey, baby. Are you angry while you're here now? This will either make it worse. Hello. This will either make it worse or better. I don't know. One of the two. I brought him into this room and closed the door. He angry. He angry. Connection lost. Reconnecting. I have reconnected now. I've reconnected. So either worse or better, because of course if he still barks, it'll just be louder. But I don't think so. I don't think he will. Twitch is leaving South Korea. Did you know? This has been news for a while, I suppose.
Twitch has announced that it's shutting down operations in South Korea. The streaming platform's CEO said there is no
This is what the CEO looks like, by the way.
way forward for the business to run more sustainable.
Yeah, this was like on the 6th. So like a week ago, a bit more than a week ago. He's saying, unfortunately, there's no pathway forward for our business to run more sustainably in that country.
Yeah, okay. Blaming high operating costs and network fees. But what will happen to South Korean Twitch streamers? Well, the company says they will help these communities find new homes on other platforms.
That's such a short TikTok. There's a small article about it as well. Small article. It's the blog Twitch post thingy, but like it's like a small article about it. It was posted on December 5th, right? Why is Twitch's CEO a lumberjack that had been living in the woods for decades? He does not look like a tech CEO. I would agree with that. Like that's not the look that he has. I wonder why as well. I don't know. Like old Gerald of Rivia. Oh my god, true actually. It's actually so true. I'm pretty sure it's because of some laws in South Korea that makes hosting streaming websites there fucking painful. That they are moving out because like the guy said, it's not sustainable anymore. So it's like less so on Twitch's side and more so on the country's side, I guess. But let's read into that a little bit. No, I think this is a compliment. I feel like that guy would take that as a compliment. I don't know. I don't know though. I cannot say for sure. Cannot say for sure. This morning, I shared with our community in Korea that we've made the difficult decision to shut down the Twitch business in Korea on February 27th, 2024, Korean Standard Time. He probably would. He is also a lot more connected with high-level Twitch streamers than most other tech CEOs. It's true, yeah. I've seen him like chilling with Quackity before. He seems kind of like, I hate to humanize CEOs, right? Because they're not human. But he seems kind of chill from what I've seen so far. It goes on to say, we understand that this is extremely disappointing news and we want to explain why we made this decision and how we are planning to support those impacted. Like, if true, actually. Like, if they actually take that much responsibility that they support the streamers who have to leave the platform and, like, I don't know, set them up with YouTube or whatever the fuck, that would actually be pretty nice. Internet companies leave our country after we force them to pay for just uploading stuff there? No way! Yeah, this is basically South Korea right now. Sup, Theo? Hello, Theo in YouTube chat. I see you. No mames, cabrón, no mames. Yeah, no streamers now. Ultimately, the cost to operate Twitch in Korea is prohibitively expensive, and we have spent significant effort working to reduce these costs so that we could find a way to for the Twitch business to remain in Korea. First, we experimented with a peer-to-peer model for source quality, then we adjusted source quality to a maximum of 720p. Oh, that's rough, too. I don't like watching in 720p. If I can avoid it, at home at least, I don't like it. What? Yeah, they're leaving. They're leaving now. I'm speaking hombre. I know, I'm fluent in Spanish, actually. It's crazy. I can say cabrón. I can say no mames. Fluent in Spanish. It's wild. While we have lowered costs from these efforts, our network fees in Korea are still 10 times more expensive than in other countries. Twitch has been operating in Korea at a significant loss, and unfortunately there's no pathway forward for our business to run more sustainably in the country. Again, capitalism strikes again. We're back at it. That's rough. rough. See, Tenshi's quiet now. I heard it's about taxes on international companies in South Korea. So they want, like, national companies to take charge instead. They're like, ew, you're international. Why the fuck are you in my country? Not great. 10 times more expensive is wild though, isn't it? Meanwhile, I'm me watching only audio 160p in emergencies. Well, in emergencies, you know, if I'm like outside, I also watch only audio sometimes. But I haven't been able to find my headphones for 4 days, so I'm not doing that right now. It's so sad. Can somebody come here and help me find my headphones? They're very small. They're off-brand fucking AirPods. They're not actually AirPods, because that's way, like, don't need that. They've been working great, but I don't know where the fuck they are. I haven't been able to find them for like 4 days now. I kind of gave up searching after the first day though, because it was hard to find them. Yeah. Protectionism / developing your own technologies is good when you're a developing country, but not when you're literally South Korea. Yeah, exactly. Like, you guys are doing okay on the fucking developing your technology part. It's fine. Siska is saying, I met with my Brazilian colleague this morning who also speaks Spanish. It's weird. He'll be like, bom dia, ¿cómo estás? That's literally, God, my brain rot. I was gonna say, that's literally guapo duo. Because they're, you know, a Mexican and a Brazilian. So, yeah, no, if I need to go visuals, I go 160p. That's the emergency. Audio only is business as usual. Ah, yeah. Okay, that makes sense, yes. And then she's like sitting on your lap and trying to pretend he doesn't know where the headphones went. Maybe. Also, hello, August. Hello. I hope you're well as well. Nah, Tenji is like, I wonder if he's involved. I've been asking him many times. I'm like, Tenji, can you please help me find my headphones? Can you please look for the headphones? I know you know where they are. And he's like, teehee, no. And I'm like, okay, fine. It's fine. Yeah, we'll get to the TOS on Twitch. Later. You have no Wi-Fi in your room? Oh no, it's not even for outside? Oh, that sucks. Tinty is saying my cat destroyed so many headphones and ripped them out of my ear way too often. Yeah, if there's cables, thank you for the hydrate. If there's cables, that's tricky. That's why I have them without cables, but now I can't find them. And it's not even in, like, they're big enough. I used to find them well. I had them for like a year, I think. Maybe more than a year, actually, now, yeah. Cheers. Anyway. Moving on to read this blog post. To all our global communities, we want to make it clear that this is a unique situation. Operating costs in Korea are significantly higher than they are in other countries, and we have been open about this challenge for some time. Basically saying, hey, we're not gonna, like, shut down fucking, I don't know, Spain next. It's fine. Our infrastructure is crumbling. People don't even have Wi-Fi in their homes now. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Twitch streamers in Korea have devoted significant time and effort into building their communities, and we plan to help these communities find new homes, even if it's regrettably not on Twitch. We will work to help Twitch streamers in Korea move their communities to alternative live streaming services in Korea. Yeah, I guess they should be Korea-based then. It wouldn't be YouTube either. Like, I don't know what the fuck a Korean-based live streaming service is. Sucks for international viewers, though. Like, oof. Oh, yeah, right, you're in the clinic, so you're not at home. Korea-based? No, Korea not very based, sadly. Siska was also saying, I have put Baguette in arm jail for cable crimes many times. Yep, cats like to commit cable crimes. It's true. Once Bleeny protected me from a snake, and by that, I mean he went into my room and just destroyed my phone charger. He protected you from a snake? You should be so thankful. Snakes are dangerous, especially the tiny, super, super skinny, like, white ones that we have as, that we call phone chargers. You know, it's not the cat's fault that we are, like, so weird like that. Did something like a social media company stopping their service in a country because of costs happen before? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of it before. Sounds in K-pop and food. They have a lot of good experts, South Korea does, I feel like. I know some streamers from South Korea, but not like a lot, obviously. I mean, I don't speak Korean. 안녕하세요. That's it. But some of them also are English speaking, you know. Could this be a political move to run out Amazon out of business? I don't think so, actually. But what if? You heard VTubing is pretty big in Korea? Really? Huh. I don't think I've ever seen a VTuber from Korea before. I only know, like, an IRL streamer. Like, one. Anyway, we are so close to reaching out to several of these services to help with the transition, and will communicate with impacted streamers as those discussions, plural, progress. I want to reiterate that this was a very difficult decision, and one we are very disappointed we have to make. Korea has always been and will continue to play a special role in the international esports community. Right, that's actually huge for them too. I didn't even think about that. And we are incredibly grateful for communities they built on Twitch. They're gonna go to fucking so many esports events and that are broadcasted on Twitch, while not being able to have Twitch channels anymore. Hey Warren, hello, Zecke, I'll be driving. I hope you don't mind keeping me company. Of course not. Drive safe. That is what I wanted to say, but didn't. Yeah, Koreans are huge in esports, 100%. No body shaming. I remember, I recently saw actually a story about I think it was a Korean esports gamer, I guess, esports athlete, I don't know, both, I suppose, that had like a beauty transformation. People are saying he probably got some like surgeries done and now he looks like a K-pop idol. Yeah, he had an amazing glow up and everybody's simping for him, but I forget, it's been a while since I saw that, so I don't remember the name or anything. I don't know. For more information, see our help article and all that. Yeah, questions. Dan Clancy, CEO of Twitch. Thank you very much. Wait, fuck. StarCraft 2. No mames. StarCraft 2. Sometimes you gotta self-bonk. Sometimes even mods gotta self-bonk themselves. Happens. The clip you may have seen. Oh, true. Yeah. Jesus Christ. It's been so long since I looked at these. Dan Clancy is also a banger name, isn't it? It like gives cyberpunk vibes to me, I think. Dan Clancy could be a character in cyberpunk or something like that. Wait, what am I waiting for? Can I time myself out? I don't know. Probably not, I would assume. Probably not. Although, maybe to delete previous messages you could. And I don't know, but I do not know. If this one was posted by Dextero, it's a reaction of a Twitch streamer from Korea, obviously, reacting to the news. I don't know if she speaks English in this clip or not, so we'll see.
It just feels like I lost.
Yes, it's English, and it's loud, by the way.
Lost my job.
Yeah.
My career, everything what I made it, like partner streamer, just everything will be gone.
She seems so annoyed. I mean, it's a valid reaction, but I find it I find it interesting to be annoyed first and foremost, and secondarily, I guess, angry, and then third level would be sad, I guess. You cannot time yourself out. God forbid mods have fun. Truly, actually, 1984 can't even oppress yourself.
All of my viewers are English, English viewer. Just like there only two options: moving platform, or second, moving to the other country. But even if I will move to the other country, I need to make new channel and I need to get partner again from that country.
Yeah, it's an annoying situation, 100%. I mean, yeah, anybody would be fucking pissed if that happened, 100%. I like how, like, the annoyance specifically, I find interesting in her voice, and that it makes a lot of sense to be annoyed as shit, of course. Hello, Sprenny, thank you. Yeah, I feel like the thing is, I feel like that's not even a bad decision on Twitch's part, because obviously, as we've read, it costs 10 times as much to be operational in Korea, and they're making, like, minus money. They're making negative money by being in South Korea, so it's like, yeah, you can't really sustain that. That makes sense. Like, of course, you're a company. You're not running this for charity reasons, I guess. Not that is good or anything, but it kind of is the situation of that. Yeah, Twitch's other option would be to basically pay them still kind of like a charity. Yeah, right? Exactly. That's like the only option that Twitch has in this situation. And obviously that sucks for everybody who is, well, I think that sucks for both Twitch and South Korea and every South Korean streamer. But it's like kind of inevitable because the country is making taxes so that it's basically impossible for the company to stay in the country. they wouldn't make overall losses. No. I love your new look. Thank you, Duck Gunner. Thank you. Is there some Korean streaming platform that will absorb all the Twitch people? I would assume so, right? Because otherwise, why the fuck would they even, like, do that? They being South Korea as a country. You would assume there is one, like, out there that's trying to be a competitor and just has been failing. So, I mean, they gotta find a local business. I'm sure, I don't know. I'm sure YouTube is there too, but I don't know how their taxes work. I mean, they're YouTube, so this is a different thing once again, but yeah. Yeah, they're making low stonks in South Korea specifically. Of course, overall, I'm sure the company is still fine, but I guess even in the sector, they don't want to be making losses. Although I guess they could make that decision to just bite the bullet and make a loss, but no fucking company is gonna do that. No matter how much it impacts them negatively. And yes, of course, they make money as well from being in South Korea, but apparently less than they spend by being in South Korea, so it really doesn't make that much sense. There's another tweet that I had linked here that I definitely know what the contents are. Yeah, here's the Korean post and everything. For people that don't understand when the decision was made, last year Korea passed the law where content providers have to pay Korean ISPs to provide content to their network. Foreign content providers pay at least double domestic content providers. Yeah, that's basically the breakdown. It happened pretty recently with the law change and everything. So that's why this is happening now. South Korea is or Korea, in short, yeah. Don't assume reason. The decision was 100% made by out-of-touch farts. I mean, it does. Yeah, of course, it must be, as all decisions are made by out-of-touch farts, as is democracy. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm partially kidding. But yeah, I see the reasoning though. To be fair, yeah, Korea is doing this on purpose. Like the country, South Korea, is doing this on purpose, pushing out foreign content providers and trying to increase their domestic power. Yeah. Are you though? Are you kidding? It's dumb from a business perspective. That sounds so dumb. It does. Hello, Calix. Hello. We're gonna talk about Twitch TOS soon. Have you heard about this? So which screen streaming performance is gonna be the big next thing? Yeah, it was a good question. That's gonna be the question. I don't know anything about South Korean streaming services. Surprise, because I am in fact not there and don't speak Korean, but you know. Just pay for uploading. Yeah, it's like way too much. There's a less serious reaction to this too that Angel Tail had sent in back when this was a topic, so I wanted to show you that as well. It's very loud, by the way. So I'm trying the thing. You can see how loud it is. I want to like turn it down before I get to it, but I'm not gonna be able to turn it down as quickly because fucking lag. Wait, here we can turn it down like this. Okay, should be fine. Cause of fucking lag. Okay, we got it. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Why did I not get married or find a Korean boyfriend who has American citizenship when all my friends dated Korean American guy and I freaking lived in America for 10 years and I only dated Korean guy? Why? You only have till December, so do everything you want to do before December. Is so sad.
It's actually February, so you have a little bit more time. if that's any consolation. She's like saying she should have married a American citizenship haver.
I wanna cry more. My emotion here is this much.
Understandable. Yeah, YouTube. I wonder how it works for YouTube. Maybe YouTube is big on a level that it doesn't even matter to them if they're making losses in South Korea. But I assume they would make similar losses in South Korea. Although, of course, they don't just have live streaming. They also have just normal content providing and stuff like that. So potentially they don't make a loss because of their business level model being different. Or maybe they have an exclusive deal with South Korea. I could see that too, for fucking being, insider deals, exactly, for being Google. You know, they are Google. I'm sure they are better off in there, right? Yeah, I feel like YouTube uploads even more content to Korea as compared to Twitch. I would think so too. I would agree with that, probably. So I guess they're gonna be moving to YouTube, or a secret third option that is some South Korean streaming company that we do not know about. because we don't consume that content that much. But maybe they'll go there. Oh, Void's grandfather is actually Korean, but he fled to America during the war. That makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. which is obviously not corruption because it has a different name, guys. No, when YouTube and Google do it, it's actually fine. It's actually all right. Making fucking Google leave your country would be like killing the internet, basically. Yeah, there's no way they don't have like some sort of deal where they don't get hit by this as hard as Twitch did, or maybe just their sheer size prevents them from being hit that hard. I don't know how it works. There you go. There's no way Google leaving. Yeah, South Korea. That would be crazy. Like, that is obviously not happening. South Korea would never let that happen. Like, never. Yeah, YouTube is the most popular website from what I remember. Really? Like, number one most popular. Really? That's crazy. But that makes sense as well, because like everybody's on YouTube. Everybody watches YouTube videos, like, duh. And not everybody's on Twitch. Not everybody goes and watches Twitch streams. So it makes sense that there's like a difference there. But yeah, good luck to everybody who's a South Korean streamer moving to YouTube or anywhere else. I hope Twitch actually provides support in that as much as they can. If they have to work with YouTube, they probably can't that much, I would assume. I wouldn't know what kind of level of like support they could offer there, but you know, good luck to them either way. We're in Twitch segment right now, yeah. Without Google, Bing will conquer. Maybe. Perhaps the big Bing comeback. Probably not though. Yeah, okay, YouTube is second, first is Google. Yeah, so it's not that different. No, it's not. The size comparison between YouTube and Twitch is not even funny. It's like 1 to 10,000 or something. Yeah, 100%. We're in Twitch time, Aaron, but we're getting to the Twitch TOS now, because the other one was still an earlier story. Hi, Nan Karak. Hello. Miori Celestia was lucky to be set up on YouTube beforehand. Oh, she is another person who was banned, probably, because there's been a lot of bans. Because people don't know what artistic nudity is, I think. I think that's honestly why. I think that's mostly why. I've seen a lot of unbans as well. A lot of the bans, I think, were just like one-day bans or something short like that. At least I've seen one case like that, so there might have been multiple. But yeah, it's a whole mess. Oh my god, no way, girl. What the fuck? Your power? No. That sucks. What the hell? How can you still view the stream? Are you on mobile? Holy shit. Oh, Miori Celestia is Korean. She wasn't banned. Ah, okay. Sorry, I thought we were already in the next segment of the thing. So. I've got a bad take on sexual content. If you're interested, ooh, I would love a bad take. Tell me about it. Yeah, mobile. Jesus. Conserve your mobile data. I hope the power comes back very soon, though. Theo saying, honestly, people don't think that's artistic because half of Twitch users are underage. I actually saw a statistic saying something else, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. There is no we'll see. I saw a statistic saying like 70% of them are actually over the age of 18. 70, not 17, which is a pretty good percentage, but you know, I feel like, yeah, we're gonna talk about this more once we actually get into it. Siska has a bad take. Ban sex. No more people. Done. Great take. I love the take. No more sex ever for anybody, not even anywhere. Bad take. No. More takes like these, please. Nancrack was saying, just remembered I have plans with friends tomorrow, so I won't be there for naughty or nice stream or not. Even in the evening. Ugh, that's a bummer. Damn. That is a bummer. I hope I have everyone, by the way. Well, everyone who's like a regular. Obviously, not every single person who's ever chatted in chat, because I just grabbed them from Discord, so I might have forgotten somebody. That's possible. The anti-sex Maoists are winning. Yeah, internet nudity is a lost cause. You can't meaningfully restrict access to it. It's really complicated, in my opinion. Maybe we can talk about it immediately off the top. I can give you my quick opinion towards it. It's like, it's extremely difficult to restrict because you want to allow stuff like artistic nudity. Like if somebody has like, I don't know, is sculpting a female figure, they're allowed to do so. That makes sense, right? Everybody's in agreement. Yeah, okay, the fucking Venus of whatever the fuck, de Milo or whatever, how you pronounce it. should be allowed on Twitch. That's like art. That should be allowed. That makes sense. Anybody can see that anywhere. There's like statues in the park that have their fucking tits out. That's normal, yeah? That's not bad. People can see that. But also, there's porn. And that shouldn't be on Twitch. So like, because Twitch is not a porn site, right? So there shouldn't be like sexual nudity on Twitch. But where do you draw the line? Uh-oh, it became difficult now. There's no real, like, way to easily determine where the fucking line is. What is art and what is sexual content? Whoops. We are now in a dilemma and we'll never get out of it. There you go. That's all. Yeah, we're doing naughty or nice. Yes. I have a tier list prepared. Mostly with people from the Discord, so like I said, hope I have everybody, but I'm not super sure. Yeah, gamers on video games, women, censorship is bad and is done for insecure women. Gamers on IRL women, censor those thoughts. That too. Like, there's also a shit ton of misogyny in it. Like, aside from the actual difficulties of deciding what is like porn and what is just not, there's also a shit ton of misogyny behind it. Yeah. I want to read back into chat, but I don't know where to start because you're like all talking to each other. Imagine being active in a VTuber Discord. Oh my god, imagine that. It's crazy. When I was searching for people to raid yesterday, I had to filter out so many 18+ channels. Yeah, like I just personally, that's my personal taste. I'm not like here for the 18+ content. I don't like to watch it. I don't want to make it. End of discussion. Pretty simple. But yeah, that's like besides the point of rules, of course. No, if you did it through Discord, I won't get on the tier list. That's true. That is very true. I'm like thinking about if I can add more people live to it. Maybe that would be possible. Maybe I can do like live adding of people once we've sorted everybody from Discord. Or you join Discord, but then I would still have to do it because I already made the tier list, like the template thingy. Hi Aiden, hello. Kids can make booby jokes at Greek statues. However, the other thing is a lot weirder. It's a subject matter which we'll be getting into more and more since we have a lot of links to look at here and a lot of things to bounce off of. I mean, streaming sounds like one of the more ethical ways to do lewd NSFW stuff. Yeah, I feel like it's not a bad thing. You can absolutely do it, in my opinion. It just depends where you do it and what filters are in place, right? Let's make... I get making the stream 18+ simply because you don't want to worry about being child-friendly. Yeah, I get that too. But, like, I don't like to do that as much. Even though, you know, I would prefer an 18+ audience just because, you know, it's like nice to be amongst adults for the most part, you know what I mean? But there's also mature, like, sometimes teens can be mature. It depends on the teenager, you know, like if they engage with certain subjects, like intellectually mature, whatever, a little bit. That's fine. But also, like, the idea of putting 18+ on it would put, like, a different vibe and would maybe attract people who are looking for something completely different from the stream, so that's why I wouldn't want to do it for the most part. Oh, statistics from Calix. Wait, I'll read them in a second. Like drawing porn while naked is weird. We have a lot to get into talking exactly about that. Calix statistics. Oh, you got power, back into power. Let's go, Crow. In 2022, Twitch shared their end-of-year releasement statement that 70% of the viewers are between the ages of 18 and 34, 15% are 35 to 44, 9% are 40 plus, and 5% over 55, which seems a bit wonky because only 1% would be under 18, so I suppose we have to see when they will release the numbers this year, since the viewer base also grew. Yeah, that's true. And I mean, a lot of people lie on the internet, but what are you gonna do about that? There's nothing you can do about it. Don't write your, not even as a joke, don't write your age in chat. that is TOS, do not do it. Yeah, I mean, obviously a lot of people lie about it, but what are you gonna do? How else are you gonna get these statistics? You're not gonna make Twitch fucking ask for IDs or something, you know? Sorry, I forgot. It's alright, you remember. I like statistics, but it's hard to get like reliable statistics from something like that. I can also yoink. Can I? I don't even know how to delete like singular messages. Actually, is that a thing that you can do? I bet it is, but I don't know how to. Unlike YouTube, where you obviously get government ID. I'm unchained by TOS. You should be a little chained by TOS. Actually, you should be a little chained by TOS. Also, another statistic showed that over 50% of underage users shared their location publicly on Twitch last year. Huzzah! Huzzah! Oh no, that's no good. Oh yeah, I could just like time out for a second. Yeah. Ah, nice. Nice. Thank you. Who do want to see your driver's license or ID? No thanks, Google. Yeah, right. Like, Twitch, YouTube does really? Have I ever done that? I mean, as a content creator, I have, but not as a just browsing person. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to put your age in Twitch chat. I'm like fairly certain that you're not allowed to do that. At least I saw that discussion on streams before for other streamers. I haven't actually read about it though. We should actually like click our links though, I think. Oh yeah, if you want to see age restricted videos, really? I feel like I never did that, but I still can. I think I can still see them. Well, I mean, I did do that for being a content creator, so maybe that's why it's already okay. I don't know. Taking probability and statistics made me hate stats, but they are important, but fuck those classes. I feel like those are the most fun maths, though, aren't they? Like, out of all math, these are the most fun. Now, this is allowed on Twitch, and there's still images, so I can show this. On YouTube, I actually don't know, but whatever. So we're talking about the Twitch meta because a VTuber got banned for doing the same thing, basically, showing the model, like, chest up, and not showing the top that was actually covering the booba. So this VTuber got banned. I don't know if they got unbanned. I think they might have, but I'm not so sure. I will be on indefinite hiatus. I'm pretty sure they got unbanned, actually, yeah. On indefinite hiatus on all of my accounts, even the spicy stuff and stuff, because, you know, they got banned for an indefinite suspension for inappropriate attire. Yeah, got unbanned again, though. Yeah, so, like, it happens. Twitch unbans a lot as well, and, you know, it's like something. Yeah, got unbanned yesterday, okay. Yeah, she wasn't even nude, it just looked like it, which is the same as all those women, I say. Which is the same as all those, like, IRL, not VTuber women as well. They're also, I'm pretty sure all of them are also, in fact, not nude and just pretending to be. But that's like the meta in quotation marks, or it has been for a little bit, you know, here. Examples of the violation include, but are not limited to, featuring someone that is wearing a Speedo or bikini while cooking. Okay. Featuring someone that is intentionally exposing clear visible bulge or outlines of their genitals, using an augmented reality avatar on stream that has insufficient coverage. Femoids. No, man. I mean, VTubers are just men with voice changers, of course. It's the women, brother. Yeah, I don't get this meta at all. It's Coomer bait. Yeah, it is just Coomer bait. That is what it is, you know, like, this type of streaming. Like, God, I'm so, like, of two minds for this, honestly. Because, on one hand, I'm like, God, they're not doing anything that's, like, explicitly against TOS, hence why it wasn't banned, hence why they were able to do this. It is just insinuating nudity and stuff, and, like, baiting, I guess, Coomer interactions, but also at the same time, I'm, like, not in favor of restricting what women can wear, right? This is why I'm so in two minds about this. Did Zecke just call himself a man with a voice changer? Man, I should get a voice changer before I get real life voice changer, aka T. Anyway, like, I'm so split on this. On one hand, I don't like it. On the other hand, I think people should be allowed to dress however they want to, but also, like, don't make porn on Twitch, because it shouldn't be porn, but also it's not porn. I really don't know what to say about this. What the tea, bruv? Yeah, I also feel like it can be part because of how vague Twitch was. Yeah, that's, like, they updated it because of this, like, they updated their rules. I don't know if they made it much better because everybody misinterpreted these rules, but alas. I don't know what my opinion. I don't know what my opinion about this should be. I'm too torn. I'm too torn about it, because you can't like, what would you have to ban here? Shoulders, cleavage? Like, that doesn't make sense. You wouldn't ban shoulders and cleavage, I think. Also, I'm gonna move on from this still now because I don't know how allowed that is anymore. Like, it would be really weird how you would have to word it in order for it to make sense, I guess. I don't know. Jesus Christ. I feel like we should look at more than just Twitch in isolation. People who want to see nudity will always be able to access it, so putting it on Twitch doesn't really cause extra harm. Wait a second, I need to... Yeah, like, there's porn sites on the internet, it's just where you put it, right? It's just where you put it, in my opinion. Yeah, you get a little timeout, Aaron. That's like a really weird question to ask somebody. Tenchi, no! Tenchi, you're backing me up! That's an extremely personal question that's way out of pocket. You just get a little timeout. Don't do that again, thank you. Warf, woof woof. Tenchi, you wanna come here? Okay, I wanna continue talking about that. Like, there's porn sites on the internet, right? You can just go there. It does, but then, of course, when you're Twitch, you want to, like, not allow that on their website. Doggy attack. It's attack of the doggy. Crow was also saying, if I can get there. Of course, people would think it applied to all nudity. Okay, you are actually speedrunning the docket today. Yeah, I'm moving ahead. Piece by piece, yes, I'm doing good. It's possible that the yesers might win. Maybe. It's not like naked yoga isn't a thing on YouTube either. Yeah, like educational nudity is allowed on YouTube, and that's a thing, and I feel like it should be as well, but it's rough. Yeah. I am talking, yeah, I'm really literally talking about it on Twitch. No mames. It's so meta. Oh, blackout at school. Last class of the year for these students. We made it, gamers! Oh, let's go, Victor! That's great. Tenchi, do you want to come up onto my lap or nah? Or no such wishes? Hi, Weed. Hello. Tenchi will be here. Should you be looking at this? Well, you're a middle-aged man in human years. Educational just made me remember a certain video. Yep, I also thought about that. Anyway, one of the people who pioneered this meta, by the way, made a statement about, well, the situation, because everybody was reacting to her streams. She was banned. She was unbanned. There we go. she was one of those streamers who also cut off the screen right above her boobs, basically. You're still stuck in traffic. Oh no. Yeah, the right Vox Akuma's ASMR is also incredibly explicit. I feel like it's really hard for platforms like YouTube and Twitch to decide what they want to allow on their platforms. Because, yeah, they don't want to be porn sites, because they don't want, like, actual porn to be uploaded there, but people are gonna toe the line with being lewd and all of that, so it's tough, I think. It's tough. And, of course, additionally, there's the whole discussion. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. I have hydrated. And, of course, there's the additional discussion of, okay, well, you can't show female boobs, but you can show male boobs. Male boobs. Pecs. It's like, okay. Well, one is, I guess... It depends in the context, it's hard. Anyway, she wrote, just wanted to clear a couple of things up here. Comments are restricted due to blatant misogyny and transphobia. I am cis. I've been receiving in my comments, yeah. I'm pro-discourse, but please have it somewhere that isn't my comment section. Very valid and real. Very, very valid and real. Who could, yeah, also, who could have thought that the people that were outraged at her being a woman are transphobic as well? And the transvestigators, yeah, exactly. It's so based on vibes, which is why it's so difficult to police. We're all born naked. It's true. They don't stop at boob ban, arms banned, shoulders banned, ankles banned. Yeah, that's like the thing, right? Like, you can't ban this because, like, fucking, like... you're gonna do like a dress code on Twitch. That's crazy. That would be crazy. Like at fucking public school in America or something. So she says, ankles banned, skin banned. Ultimately, it's up to Twitch what they do and do not allow on their platform. The reason for my ban was the off-screen clapping, not for the meta itself. Thank you for the details. Other creators have also received a ban but have returned to the platform and resumed the meta unscathed. I'm pretty sure she has also been unbanned since then. And ban thighs if they really want to keep it PG. Like, yeah, you would have to ban so much if it's supposed to be PG. But on the other hand, I also understand that you want to try and make it not be porn. But it's hard. It's hard, in my opinion. People saying the platform is predominantly used by children is not true. Twitch audience is 70%, 18 to 34. Maybe, perhaps. Again, these are statistics that are hard to prove. With the average viewer being 21, all of my streams come with an 18+ warning that looks like this, given to me by Twitch, which that's a good start. I feel like that this being in place is already basically all that you need, honestly, right? Like, as long as there's a warning, hey, this might not be appropriate to watch, this is sexual content, that's all, like, that's as much as you can really expect, right? I think. Streamers not allowed. I want a faceless, bodiless voice floating in the nothingness, like old school Let's Plays. Yeah, exactly. You can watch BBH. Actually, yeah, the solution for that is 100% watching Bad Boy Halo. Doesn't even cuss. Yeah. I just saw an interesting article about how erotica works, where a person photographed bell peppers and framed them erotically. Yeah, you can make a lot of things erotic, right? So you can't really ban stuff like that because it's too ephemeral. Yep, 100%. Voices are too lewd. Bring back the notepad. Yeah, it's like impossible. Content not suitable for underage audiences is rampant on the internet. You only have to be 13 to make a Twitter account, despite the website containing and promoting hardcore pornography. That is true. Twitch as a platform is not a safe place for kids, as is the majority of the internet. Also true. It is up to parents to police what their kids do. E-girls aside is a great, like, string of words. There are many, many other creators on Twitch that are also not suitable for children to watch. Yeah. There's also transvestigation going on, of course, in the comment section, as we know. I'm not surprised. Those curvy peppers, though, so scrumptious. Bell peppers are very tasty. I like bell peppers a lot. Streams should be nothing. Black void. Just black void, please. As long as we do not see the hands that write, please, we should not take that. Yeah, like, generally, I feel like what Twitch had been doing until the change was already pretty much good enough, and I feel like they almost loosened it up in their change of TOS now, or at least that's how it's been interpreted. And it's interesting. It's interesting, the developments that have taken place after the TOS change, which we're going to be looking at right now. One small issue is that porn sites suck for some content and its monetization. Like, if you like sensual ASMR streamers, you can either go to porn streaming site that find no results, or go to Twitch and YouTube and find very censored stuff. My friend told me this. Oh, it's actually an interesting insight. That's like actually an interesting insight, though, because obviously I'm not the one to gather these experiences up for obvious reasons. So it's interesting to hear about this. There is not really a place for that content. Yeah, I guess so. And maybe you could find it on like OnlyFans or something. Maybe there's a market for a news site that's only softcore. No, I don't know if that's a good idea either, honestly. Yeah, banks fucking hate sex workers too. Like, sex work is hard to do anyway, right? And then, yeah, you can make explicit implied content be very much fine. Thinking of fruit drawn to look like vulvas or nude calendars intending for political fundraisers. Yeah, like stuff like that, yeah. Yeah. Would you say Iron Mouse is family friendly? Well, depends what you define as family friendly. I guess family friendly is no cursing even, right? So no, I guess not. I guess not in that case. But definitely not NSFW either. Because bangs are fucking evil, it's true. Calyx saying, I know there are platforms for only sexual ASMR, actually. So there is platforms trying to get this in there. Yeah, like I don't know if we should even say these names, by the way, in chat, but we'll do it. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Next Twitter post. Twitch streamer Zecke has been banned. Like Patreon, OnlyFans, Fansly are the most popular for NSFW content, I think. Right? There is pretty popular sites for that sort of stuff where you can go, but I wouldn't know how to find it. This reminds me of the sexy priest calendar from the Vatican somehow. Yeah, no, I see that though. It's a nice way to go, to be fair, talking about the naughties. Now, oh yeah, there's actually a thread on why it is not easy to fix this issue, which is what I've been saying as well, that I had seen before. I don't know if I want to show the exact clip, but this is what Marcus's streams look like, right? This is somebody reacting to it, which, by the way, that is always lowest form of content. You look at this on screen and go, oh, no way, what? What is this? No way. Fucking boring as well. Popular Twitch streamer Zecke has been banned for showing too much buff shoulders. It's crazy. It's insane. Yeah, from the beginning, was Twitch a site for minors? If not, it's parents' responsibility. It always is, right? Like, we shouldn't be, like, at this point, this is not a discussion about the children, I think. I think this is not a discussion about the children, because the children, if they're on the internet and can go to sites like Twitch, yeah, they're on their own, bro. Like, you gotta police that shit as a parent, or else, you know, or else they'll figure it out for themselves. It's just how it is. This person was making a thread. This has been on my timeline for a week, so I wanted to talk about this as someone who used to enforce policies on Twitch. First thing I want to say is that Twitch knows this is a problem. The disconnect here is the assumption that it would be an easy problem to solve. It is not. This was before the guideline change, by the way. For those who have been on Twitch for a while, you may remember the old inappropriate attire policy feeling inconsistent. In 2020, the policy got an overhaul. This is the most important line of the article, which, you know, we've changed a little bit now. We're shifting from a garment-specific policy to one based on standard level of coverage. I remember when this happened, actually. With exception for certain situations, we've outlined these, etc., etc. Which, God, it's getting so scientific. It's getting so scientific. I feel like at this point, I don't know. People just have to kind of be okay with it being a little bit inconsistent, I guess. It has to be a little bit vibes-based if you want to make sure that there's no, like, sexual content on the side. Or you just allow sexual content on the side. I don't know. Science? No, that's too sexy. I'm sorry. No science here. Hot take from Mindmere is they're gonna create an AI model to determine how much cleavage is okay. I could see that. Then they could just blame it on the AI and say, no, it wasn't our biases. It was our AI that was trained on other biases. So it's actually fine. God, that would be bad. AI is too stupid for that. I mean, sexiness is entirely vibes-based, so the enforcement needs to be as well, right? Like, there is no, like, scientific way of determining sexiness, I don't think. At least. It's been said here on stream before, but the quantifications of nudity is a doomed endeavor. It really is. Like, there's no way of really doing this. So the thread goes on. What this says is that essentially the question shifted from is this person wearing underwear to is this person covered up enough? As stated, policy was created to answer the question for a variety of scenarios. With this in mind, let's look back at our Dextero post. Is she covered up enough? If the camera were zoomed out and she had a top covering what's below the crop, would it be okay? Which is what she was doing, obviously. What exactly is sexual about this? Also a good question. How do you define this in specific words? You can't. Whoops. Sending Grok Twitch screenshots of booby streamers, yay or nay? I'm sure Grok will have a good answer. Grok seems woke after all, right? Jesus Christ. Finally out of CBD, almost on the highway. Let's go on the highway. These questions are what policymakers have to think about. Again, we know it's a problem, but it's a weird problem and not one with an easy answer. None of this is secret knowledge. It can just be hard to put yourself in Twitch's shoes. Hope this helps. Yeah, obviously. Of course, this person, I guess I will read it, because why not? Saying possible solution, just an idea, gaming only, which is what Twitch used to be. But, like, it's not that anymore. This wouldn't be allowed either if it was gaming only. Like, then it would just be a different platform again. Just chatting is their most popular category. Like, you can't do that. There's many streamers who do, like, just chatting streams or not gaming streams, like cooking and whatever the fuck. Like, it would be, there's no way they're going back to just gaming. And even then, even if it's gaming only, people could still just game naked. It could still happen. Like, it's not even a solution for the problem at hand. It's just not anything, obviously, in my opinion. That's why it only has 33 likes. Yeah. It is a fact that everyone recording podcasts, regardless of it being video or audio only, records wearing nothing but underwear at most below their belly button. If it's not shown, who cares? So true, so true. Yeah, gaming only, except the streamer is naked and the face cam would become the new meta. Exactly, like there's no way of like banning it. There's no way of banning it. And as Apophis says in YouTube chat, there's still sexual stuff in games too. Yeah, what are you gonna do then? There's fucking porn games. Is that allowed then? Like that will not solve it. Face cam is out. Only eye cam is in. Terrifying. Good suggestion. I like it. And finding that line is basically impossible, but they're trying. They released new TOS, and people have been terribly misinterpreting it and making things worse for themselves. Twitch's Twitter post reads here. I'm pretty sure this links. Yeah, there's the link. Somewhere is the link to the TOS. Is this the link to the TOS? No, that's just a picture. I want to read it, please. Is it here? The details in our blog. Yeah, I guess it's here then. I want to find it. Banning The Witcher 3 because of Gerald. Hot top scene. Yeah, exactly. Exactly like that. It seems I came back at the right timing. I was walking our dog. Yes, welcome back. Good. I hope you had a good walk. But I know there is a stream of an NSFW game on YouTube. The game is text-based, though, and heavily blurred. Oh, well, it can exist, I suppose. Yeah, we've gotten feedback that our policies around sexual content are unclear, so we've drawn clearer boundaries between what is and isn't permitted on Twitch. They're just trying to define something that they cannot really define even further, and that has caused more diffusion than anything else. Last of Us 2 surprise sex scene, remember that? I actually never saw a Last of Us 2 gameplay video or anything like that, so I don't. We also recognize that that not everyone wants to see certain content, so we're updating our criteria for homepage recommendations. Like that I think is good. I think this one is just good, right? Like, just make sure there's filters in place for people who don't want to see it, and then I think it should be fine, right? Author Angela Heshion. Don't we have like the actual thing as well, or is it like included in here? I think it might be included in here, but like the actual I think it's like here. That's where this link leads to. So many links. Yeah, sexual content, whatever, attire. There's like, yep, there's the actual thing. Let's read both. Why not? Why am I'm slowly becoming more empathetic to Twitch's struggle. Like, I understand wanting to not have porn on your website too, because obviously you have ads on your website. They're gonna leave. They're not gonna, they don't want to be advertisers on a porn website. But you also don't want to fucking censor the shit out of people just trying to vibe, you know? This is one of the important questions, TBH. What's the meaning of life? Do we have free will? How much booby is okay? Yeah. So this person writes, we have received consistent feedback from streamers that our current policies around sexual content are confusing and that it can be difficult to know how their content will be interpreted based on these policies. We want streamers to feel confident they understand our rules and viewers to feel confident they will get the experience they expect. To accomplish this, we are making 2 changes efficient today: streamlining our policies regarding sexual content and updating the criteria used for homepage recommendations. Fair enough. Just free the booba. Stop sexualizing everything. See, that would be great. I think that would be great. I honestly, unironically think that would be a good step, but it's hard. But it is hard. Siska is saying, I think the whole precedent of sexual content being advertiser incompatible is worrying. I feel like, I mean, I guess it is though. Like, that's just how it is at the moment, right? Like, a lot of advertisers don't want to be next to that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just agree. I just agree with you. Cyberpunk has some pretty extensive sex scenes, one of them being a central part to the main story. Jesus, why not? I guess. Yeah, that's true though. So what Siska points out, showing gay relationships used to be considered sexual as well. Yeah, what is considered sexual is changing as we move along, as we progress as a society. True. Maybe one day we can get over all of this. Agree with me. I'm pretty and smart and funny. It's true. It is true. Sex sells a lot until it's too much, I guess, and then they don't want it anymore. So they write, streamline sexual content policy. To be effective, policies need to be easy to understand, which God, you guys, I think, have failed because everybody misunderstood it, or at least a lot of people misunderstood it, maybe willfully, maybe not, I don't know that, so that a streamer knows what is allowed on the site and what is not allowed, which also YouTube never does, of course, as we know. Part of the confusion comes from the fact that there are currently... Thank you for the sub! Thank you! At tier 1, thank you! Nice! Let's go! 10 out of 10! Let's go! Yeah, you're on the highway. Slay. Thank you, Joestar. Part of the confusion comes from the fact that there are currently 2 separate policies in the community guidelines that address sexual content. There is also an additional section on the content classification guidelines that describes when a streamer needs to label their content as including sexual themes. Going forward, the sexually suggestive content and sexually explicit content policies will be consolidated into a single sexual content policy with the community guidelines. This policy specifies these types of sexual content. And thank you for the follow. Thank you, Brownie Mage. Thank you. That are prohibited on Twitch, and violating this policy will result in account enforcement, as in like bans and stuff. Let's go. Double this up. True. You do get like you have like discounts right now because of December, right? How much do I need to pass in order for my boobs to not be advertiser friendly anymore? Good question. That's a great question. I have no idea. So I don't know how long this blog post is, or if we just want to go into reading the actual like guidelines, because that's the thing that people misunderstood, right? You open dev options menu for your body. Try writing boobies on your chest and see what happens. Yeah, true. Well, that could then be body painting again. Aiden is saying, by the way, I'm a fan of booba, but I don't understand why they're considered sexual. Maybe one person had a breast kink and introduced it to their friends and it got real out of hand. Like, yeah, like actually though, boobs are not reproductive organs, right? They're not like as clearly associated with the sexual act as like primary genitalia is. It's secondary, right? So like, why is it that fucking controversial? I don't know. Your all body is art, so our booba's art. That's the question. That's the question that people have been asking themselves, but they haven't figured it out yet. Well, for VTubers, actually, I'm pretty sure there is a segment in here. There's a segment in here. It always comes back to reducing feminine presenting bodies to sex objects. So yeah, that's definitely a part of that. That definitely plays a part of that, part in that as well. There's a good video by Intellectual Media about boobs. That's such a nice sentence. That's such a good sentence. I'm taking a little screenshot of your message so I can check it out in my free time sometimes, maybe. Boobs are very explicitly a secondary sexual organ. Finding them attractive is somewhat wired into us. It is, isn't it? That is true. Like, it doesn't come from nowhere, right? Just like antlers for deer. But I guess don't people also find pecs attractive though in a sexual way? I guess, and they're still allowed to be shown. So, Secondary sexual characteristics for women: breast. For men, body, I guess, and facial hair. Do I need to censor my beard now? Yeah, right. Like that's the question. That's like the juxtaposition. Like, why censor one and not the other? Then. Yeah, other people are more into legs than boobs, for instance, or ass, right? And you can show ass. You can show ass on stream if, clothed enough. God. Yeah, pecs are nice, right? Like, pecs are nice. End of statement. And they're allowed to be shown on Twitch, so yeah. I don't know. People find muscles really attractive. You can't really not have them though. Yeah, no, there's always some muscles there. Hello, Leighton. I'm doing good. Thank you. So, extreme violence gore is not what we're here for. We're here for sexual content. Great quote. We are here for sexual content. Thank you, Leighton. Thank you. To ensure content on Twitch is appropriate for diverse audiences, certain sexual content is prohibited. Users are prohibited from broadcasting, uploading, soliciting, offering, and linking to pornographic content. So yeah, you're not like supposed to like advertise. If you have like an OnlyFans or something, you're not supposed to advertise that on your Twitch. Excuse me. Yeah. And in my opinion, what we find attractive is pretty random and socially conditioned. It kind of, yeah, like it feels like that to me too. I can see that. It's also, I'm sure it's evolutionary on some level, right? It must be. But sometimes it's also just a fuck up, like people who like feet. That's just a brain fuck up, right? That must be. Wait, we are not here for explicit violence and gore? Not this time, not this time. And that's the standard for the standard of what secondary sexual features are socially taboo and which are not is very arbitrary and deeply steeped in historical misogyny. We're so surprised. Whoa. Just call your OF battle pass. It works for Finster. Yeah, people work around it. People work around it 100%. Yeah, not everybody gets the feed thing. It's like I think it's a genetic thing. Like if your wires are crossed in your brain a certain way, then you have a feed thing, and if not, then not. Brownie Mage is saying, since our birth we've seen boobs. It's our society that sexualizes a part of the body that every woman has, and if you're a gamer boy, also have. If you have enough estrogen, then you have it. Yeah, it's like the same thing with the breastfeeding or a similar thing, let's say, with the breastfeeding debate in public. Yeah, of course people should be able to breastfeed. It's something they need to do for their child. It's not a sexual act. So yeah, I think you should be able to do it in public. Hello Freud in chat, no mames. Yeah, okay, we're gonna continue reading though. For example, you may not show, offer, or promote content warning explicit, simulated, fictional, or implied sex or masturbation. Of course, this includes all the different varieties of what sex is. Real or realistically doctored adult nudity without implied or real sex acts is a subject of our adult nudity policies. Real or realistically doctored without implied. Okay, I see. Display of sexual bodily fluids, of course. Advertisers or solicitation of sexual services, including prostitution, etc. Consensual sexual violence, such as, they're really explicit about it. They're really writing it all down, I think. I think they're writing it all down, yeah. For real. Of course, violence and exploitation is a separate category in here. Graphic descriptions such as phone sex and erotica, display of sex toys in a non-educational context, such as bragging about the size of a dildo. the explicitness of it all, the fucking example that they put in, I love it. It's great. They're making super clear. They're making it super clear what they mean and what they don't mean. Oh my god. How do you not have a stroke watching Twitch and YouTube chats? It's close sometimes. I need one of them to be less active than the other. Otherwise I'm like, oh, I'm out. Apophis says, as a lesbian who's into asses, some people just have dumpies. Yeah, that's very true. By the standards of some people, Twitch should ban jeans and yoga pants, right? Yeah. Yeah, no Euphoria stream, no Euphoria game stream that I don't think would be allowed. So losing money, etc. I think we're more talking about nudity though than sexual content, because sexual content is just prohibited. I mean, we're pretty clear about that. Adult nudity, would that be the part where it talks about artistic nudity? I don't know. They're gonna add a line to this policy every time they ban a person for a specific thing they did. It feels exactly like that. Aiden was saying, I remember being 10 and asking my birth mom why my birth mom was breastfeeding my half-brother, and everyone was kind of judging me despite being 10. I was like, y'all are the ones who taught me booba was sus. Oh yeah. Breastfeeding in public, yeah. I mean, you were 10, dude. 10-year-olds just ask questions. You just gotta answer their questions at that point. So, users are prohibited from broadcasting or uploading content that contains depictions of real nudity, which includes realistically doctored nudity, and AI, I would assume, as well. That would be in this category. Incomplete censoring, such as pixelation, mosaics, and blurring effects, do not constitute an exemption to this policy, so you're not allowed to just pixel it. That makes sense. Otherwise, a lot would be allowed. For example, you may not show or promote. Content warning. Yeah. Obviously. Primary sex organs, whatever, and secondary and all of that. I understand. Male streamers bragging about their dick sizes getting banned would be so funny, though. It would be. It probably wouldn't happen, though. attire. In order to set consistent standards that allow creators to express themselves without exposing our community to inappropriate content, we have the attire policy with details down below. We aim to be transparent about our standards and expectations to empower creative expression and boost creators' confidence with clear understanding of our guidelines. I'm sure this is added. 1984 inches, that is. Oh my god. The list of contextual exceptions outlined below is not exhaustive. If you find yourself in a situation that is not described by an exception, then we expect you to follow standard guidelines. Okay. Standard guidelines, of course, as we know, streamers, we don't permit streamers to be fully or partially nude. Aren't we always partially nude, though? Like, as long as we're not fully covered, aren't we always partially nude? Including exposing genitals or buttocks, of course. We do not permit the visible outline of genitalia, as we know, even when covered. Broadcasting nude or partially nude minors is always prohibited, regardless of context, of course, naturally. Gotta leave grocery shopping now. See ya. Have a good grocery shop. Enjoy. Also, morning classes are officially canceled. Oh, Victor, you're having a good day. I'm glad. It was Bomgia after all. Yeah, partial nudity can only be vibe-based. Yeah, it can only be vibe-based at that point. You cannot, like, measure. You cannot put, like, a percentage of clothing and where that needs to be located. For those who present as women, we ask you to cover your nipples. We do not permit exposed underbust. I find that odd, actually. Kind of. I find this kind of odd. Like, that was just a clothing trend, I'm pretty sure. I feel like that's not the worst thing you can do, clothing-wise, you know? Underbust, but meh. You know? Cleavage is unrestricted as long as these coverage requirements are met. Like, underbust is not allowed, but cleavage is allowed. So there's that. I forgot these were useful. In my opinion on this, well, partial nudity is somewhat welcome when it comes to streaming. Yeah, I feel like it's fine depending. I feel like it's fine mostly, actually, but it depends on the context, I guess. Victor was like, it was really weird to gather the students and tell them the classes were canceled while listening to this whole Twitch stream naked, Meta. In your ear, some guy from Germany is talking about boobs and nakedness and sex, and you're talking to your students like, so there's no classes today. A transparent shirt and no bra would be worse for sure, but I'm sure that's covered because then you could see, again see nipples. That's the nipple policy, okay? Center bust makes sense not to be allowed. Yeah, also center bust sounds funny. Yeah, like, the underboob thing I don't really understand, to be honest, but meh. Gonna wait for more points so I can remind you to hydrate. Thank you. I can only hydrate when asked to do so, of course. For all streamers, you must cover the area extending from your hips to the bottom of your pelvis. God, we're really specific here. Pelvis and buttocks, of course, yeah, that makes sense. Bottom of your hips, okay. Hi, we got the crow hydrate in already. I got you. I mean, he was just telling them that classes were off. I think that's why. I think usually when he's teaching, he wouldn't be. I don't think he would usually be listening to stream at the same time. For those areas of the body where coverage is required, the coverage must be fully opaque. Yeah, there it is. IRL streaming. Okay, we have exceptions for IRL streaming, apparently. Even though they don't sound like an exception. I wanted to get to the actual, like, part. Yeah, no bikinis unless you're, like, at the beach. Swimwear is permitted as long as it completely covers the genitalia. And those who present as women must also cover their nipples. That's, yeah, I mean, that's how society is. Full coverage of buttocks is not required. The camera focus around them is still subject to our sexually suggestive content policy. You know, gotta see what you define beach, Twitch. It's so hard, dude. Coverage must be fully opaque, even when wet. Sure, partially see-through swimwear or other clothing does not constitute coverage. They are so specific about it. I mean, of course, they're so specific about it. Do hips have a bottom? Yeah, I'm like, where does the bottom of your hips start? Like, especially, I don't know. At least they're laying it out so no one can say they never told them. Yeah, that's why rules like this are in place, right? It makes sense. But I want to get to the part that everybody was, like, confused about. But I don't know where the fuck that is at. Would that be somewhere else? Can I find it, like this? Artistic? Nudity? Artistic? Sexual harassment? Why is it here? I just want to find sexual content FAQ maybe? I don't know. I don't know where that part is, because a lot of people saw like the specific part where they talked about artistic nudity and misinterpreted that. But now I can't find it in this fucking list thingy. Every other website just bans suggestive things and nudity. I feel like this one only seems weird, like a weird definition, because they're the only ones trying to make it clear. Yeah, I think so too. I think so as well. Actually, body art, of course, context transitions, additional exceptions, account username, display names, prohibited games. Where is that like section though? I can't find the fucking section now. Spam, harmful misinformation, actors, content labeling. That's okay. This is the next level of Tumblr's female presenting nipples. The nipples themselves are female presenting. Transitions? Transitions are allowed? Yeah, what actually is that about? I don't know. But I can't fucking... I should have maybe looked for the section beforehand. Or taken out some of the tweets of that. I don't know. Because people somewhere read. Somewhere it must say something about artistic nudity, but I cannot fucking find it now. Because if I search artistic, it doesn't show up. I think. Sexual themes policy, maybe? Is that where it's at? Or is it in sexual content FAQ? Maybe. Yeah, okay, there we go, maybe. Yeah, okay, I found it. God, it's hard to find. I found it. Okay, nice. Our artists, yeah, I'm doing that already. You can't see it, but I'm already doing it, and that's why I'm jumping around. But it was in a hidden like menu thingy, so I couldn't see it. But now I found it. Nice, good. Are artistic depictions of nudity allowed? Content with a focus on fictionalized, drawn, animated, or sculpted sexual body parts, regardless of gender, such as doing nude figure drawing, is allowed with sexual themes label, with the sexual themes label. However, fictionalized sexual acts or masturbation remain prohibited. So this is the new rule, I'm pretty sure, which made the art category kind of interesting. This is the new rule that made the art category interesting. From what I've seen. I am not gonna search that up live on stream because, you know, some people are getting banned and stuff like that, so I won't be doing that. But also, I did that before stream and I didn't actually find anything weird, so, you know, might not be the same for everyone, but a lot of people, I saw videos of people scrolling on Twitch and seeing a lot of nudity. When I just went into the art category, again, I didn't see any nudity in the thumbnails or anything, so I was fine, but depends on the time of day, maybe. Hi, Isabel. Hello. Sorry I'm late. I overslept. I had a dream I could shapeshift. Oh, that's pog. That's very pog. In that same dream, everyone I knew got teleported with me to go to a realm similar to ours. We had an anime protect our way out together. Nice. Sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time. So this is what everybody is taking out of context, by the way. Well, not out of context, but they're misinterpreting it. This is what VTubers saw and then decided, oh, I'm gonna be streaming naked now. That is not what they mean by this. That's not what they mean by this. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's focused. I understand how you could misinterpret it as being like a green light to do exactly that, but it actually isn't supposed to be. I'm pretty sure, because some people have been getting banned for it. Drawn, animated, or sculpted sexual body parts regardless of gender, such as doing nude figure drawing. That is more so what they meant. Writing such as doing nude figure drawing, that is more so what they meant. It does sound like that, though. I kind of understand. But there is a rule somewhere else in here for VTubers, I'm pretty sure. I just need to find it. Virtual? I don't know. I saw it somewhere else, but I don't know how to find it in here, to be fair. Did someone wear a cool hat in the dream? This is important. Now I know why the VTuber got banned, because anime porn is hentai. That's not allowed. Yeah, like, if it's pornographic, it's not allowed. Nudity itself is allowed, so it's like difficult. Virtual. Do we have like VTuber in here? No. VTubing. Avatar. Come on, The Last Airbender. Contextual exceptions? You just bring me here. If I search Avatar, it just brings me here. I don't quite know. Yeah, you can't see the full thing because, well, it cuts off over there. I don't know. I don't know. This is like advanced mind games going on between Isabel and Siska. Oh my god. You're fighting. Yeah, it's more like in the process of drawing and not the drawing at the end. Maybe in my other tweets that I have collected, somewhere it says, maybe somewhere it screenshots the actual terms of service again. Then we could see it again, because I can't find it right now. So this person is tweeted out, Twitch is allowing tits, I can draw tits. This is true. In certain contexts you can. In certain contexts you can draw tits, yes. Hi Warren, hello. Expand all and then searches. There should be something regarding avatars. Okay, wait. That's here. Expand all and then search. Yeah, true. If I expand them all, like, right, it should be. Avatar should be in there. I found like one hit on Avatar. That's score though. It's not. Oh, maybe it's attire FAQ. Oh, maybe it's in the attire FAQ. Hello, can I see? Body art, exceptions, attire FAQ. It says I have one hit on Avatar, but I cannot find it, is the thing. Like, I click on it, but it doesn't, in fact, take me to Avatar. Can it take me to Avatar? It takes me here, but it doesn't highlight anything. It's not working as intended. Oh my god. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Usernames and all of that. God, long lists, but that's all different stuff. So I don't know. I really cannot find it. I don't know. It's not showing up. But TLDR, there is a line in here saying that if you're using a VTuber avatar, you're not artistic nudity. It is in there. I swear on God, I just cannot find it, but it is somewhere in there. It said something about augmented. Yeah, it said something about augmented reality though. That's true. Yeah, control search is not working. It really isn't, because it just takes me to nowhere and doesn't highlight anything. Like, we can do augmented. Hello. Bring me there, please. Twitch. That one works. Twitch works. Surprise. Avatar. That just gets me nowhere for some reason. It's weird. I don't know. I'm just gonna move on, I think. So you can draw a nude avatar but not use it. I think, yeah. I think actually yes. Actually, yes, I think so. I think that's the case. So Marina, whom we know and have talked about before, got banned because of, you know, this. I'm pretty sure this one's censored because it was posted by somebody else. Yep. It's also unbanned already, again. So just letting you know that. I have that tweet in the docket a little bit later. It's already unbanned again. But this post is saying, please do not do this. Don't be the one to push boundaries. The new Twitch TOS has rules on VTubers. Otherwise, this is what happens. Yeah, I can't find them, but they're there. I swear on God. It's a little nonsensical. See, it's censored here, so censored enough. This was Jake Lucky tweeting out, fucking, of course, artistic nudity. Thank you, Twitch. Wow. I don't know about that. But that was what he showed. Later in the docket, there is a thread from Marina explaining why she got banned for one day, which was the middle image, by the way. It was not the image on the right, and it was not the image on the left. It was the image in the middle, by the way. Okay, I'll go now because Twitch is eating my mobile data. It does do that. It does do that. Have fun. Yeah, people were celebrating her ban. Of course they were. Like, no surprise here. The worst people come out when it gets, when the conversation goes towards, what are women allowed to do on streaming websites? Basically. That was the tweet showcasing that. I don't think there was anything else interesting in the replies. There was here's the little breakdown of the rules. We also have some videos here. Oh God, I'm getting less optimistic about finishing the docket as we move on. No, I was so optimistic at the start. Hi, Ronnie. How are you feeling about this? Thoughts? Somebody made a diagram. Let's go. Shout out, Ronnie. Yes. Like, I don't want to take the side of the people who don't like this because they just hate sex workers. Exactly. It's like the problem. I understand both sides in a sense, but for different reasons, and it's annoying. The CEO said in a stream that most of the bans from yesterday will be reviewed due to report spam. That too. Apparently there was some Russian streamer, no offense, No offense, Crow. Now, apparently there was some Russian streamer who was doing mass reporting as well. So that's something. I don't know. Yeah, this is a big topic. I know that. Thank you for subscribing! Oh my god, no mommies! Thank you. Yeah, I was actually surprised the rules are more lax now. Yeah, they're more lax and more clear, but also people misinterpreted them anyway and then got banned because they did a whoopsie. Let's go, subs, let's go. I wonder when my fucking emotes are gonna drop. They're in review. My little guys are in review. I just want Tench Jam and Nodders to be here, but they're not here yet. I uploaded them yesterday, so I thought it would be fine, but it wasn't. Okay, so this is the comic. It's actually still confusing when you look at it, in my opinion. So, people streaming, okay. People streaming fully clothed, okay. People streaming fully clothed, okay. People streaming in underwear or swimsuits, okay. With labels here too. Like if you have like sexy outfits, whatever, is also okay with labels. Being fully naked, real people, is not okay. Being fully naked VTubers is not okay. Little extra thing, if you want to be naked behind the screen, but your VTuber avatar is still closed, that is okay. Give us the emotes, release them from jail. VTubers have the same rules as people streamer. Yeah, exactly. That's basically the TLDR of it all, right? You must answer for the crimes of your countrymen, me, a German, throwing stones in the glass house, getting the glass house all destroyed. And then it gets into the art category. Okay with labels is drawing nudity on stream. Not okay, ever, is drawing sex on stream. Not okay. This one is the most confusing one for sure, is the body paint thing. So if they do body painting and the primary sexual organs are on screen, that's not okay. But if you turn them around, it's okay, I guess. And you do body painting, but like it's body painting, it's fine. How often does body painting happen, body art? Like, yeah, there needs to be a rule for it for sure, but like I'm fine not understanding that one in too much detail, honestly. This diagram confuses me. It's a lot, you know. Oh, it's a whole thing on Twitch, body painting. Well, then it's important that body painting is clarified, so you can do body painting on stream, but don't show primary sexual organs. There you go. So that is the TLDR. Basically, the person who made it says, who is a VTuber, by the way, saying basically boobies and butts are only okay if they're being drawn or drawn on. Yeah, peepees and fajichis, Jesus Christ, can only be drawn fictionally, but then they must be in the same picture, but they must never be in the same picture or each other. Yeah, I guess so. VTubers and IRL streamers are subject to the same dress code standards. That's something that people did not understand. Yeah. Because is the most nude you can be that's allowed. That's why body painting is huge. I see, yeah. Body painting happens a lot, specifically because it's an exception. I mean, it makes sense. That's true. Although I've actually not ever seen a stream like this. I guess people don't complain about those streams as much either, which is a good reason why people would want to do them, I suppose. So yeah, as you see here, no, not allowed. Being naked as a VTuber is in fact not allowed. I mean, Marina was banned because of... I didn't watch the stream, right? But we have the Twitter thread that I can show you. I'll show you the Twitter thread right now because we're talking about it, and then there's videos on it as well. How much paint to count for body paint? It's a regulatory nightmare. Yeah, I mean, definitely is. It's definitely tough. So, just woke up a little while ago and went to sleep right before Twitch issued a one-day ban. Details below. See, it's a one-day ban, so, you know, it's fine again, I think. I appreciate all the people who have reached out and checked in. I don't think I've ever woken up to so many DMs, but here's an update for those who are curious. I am curious. Please tell me more. Thank you. I was issued a one-day ban, and it was for my model itself in the middle of my screen having inappropriate attire, and not the nude art on the sides. The nude art on the sides was within TOS. So that was just art being showcased, so it doesn't even have to be in the creation process, I suppose. But again, these rules are still pretty subjective on a certain level. And I feel like, I don't know, if you're making lewd content on the side, I feel like you shouldn't push it too much, right? Like, try not to push it too far, I guess. Unless you want to do that. I mean, do what you want. Live with... embrace the risk-taking if you want. I'm not your fucking dad, okay? But just saying, you know. I feel like in order to be safe, you could. That is a hilarious reason for being banned. Drawing dicks is fine, but showing too much booba is too far. Yes, weird, right? Marina was literally showing as much nudity as a Morg Pie situation earlier this month, right? Like, I don't think she did any more than that, and that was within TOS. It's really inconsistent. It is really inconsistent. Yeah, I wanted to read more. But Zecke, you're everyone's dad. I don't want to be everyone's dad. That's so much responsibility. As to why the ban, I'm not sure, as my active model was never naked or even moved higher than cleavage up position. I framed it after the IRL streamers that were now protected under the focused camera portion of the TOS, which to which I followed sexual themes requirements. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense then. It doesn't really make sense in this context. I guess if the art moves, then it's an offense, but also not really. It's not good. It's a mixed bag for sure. It's a huge mixed bag. Like, on one hand, I see the difficulty of enforcing these, one, making the standards, two, enforcing the standards. It's not easy to do that for Twitch, but also they're not doing a great job. They're being super inconsistent about it with VTubers and everything. I have talked to another streamer that had the exact same setup as myself, except they had a normally positioned model, so clothes were visible, and they did not get banned. And Twitch even emailed them to say turn off the sexual themes label, which was already on. Even Destiny is more consistent. It's a whole mess, I know, right? But given the way Twitch treated their stream, it seems to confirm that displaying nude art is fine, including model art, but the active model itself needs to have visible clothing on. I guess that is, in fact, the case. For further clarification on people's TOS confusion, content with a focus on fictionalized nudity art is now allowed. This includes drawing it, but also watching or displaying it. That's important to know. As you can see at the very bottom point, no VTuber can have their active model naked. Yeah. I guess, what? Yeah, I said yes, but didn't read it first. Yeah, content with a focus on, that's what we saw. Fictionalized. Oh, that one. I didn't see that one. That was the point I was looking for, but I couldn't find it for some reason. Avatars that translate streamers' real-life movements into digital characters are subjected to our adult nudity and attire policies, and may be prohibited. That was exactly the line I was looking for. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Man, I can't just whip it out on stream. This is literally 1984. Yeah, no, that you cannot. that you cannot. Actually, showing a nude VTuber model is permitted while you are working on it because it is making art. Exactly. Watching or displaying third-party nested content that falls under sexual themes as listed above is also allowed. So yeah, you can just like look at the art as well. That's interesting and good. Also, why the fuck couldn't I find this? It's right there. Thought I was able to find it. Mine also looks different though. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. I'm trying to find it again. Yeah, I don't know. Mine is just not here. Mine is like, I think I'm on a different page, maybe. Maybe I'm on a different page. I don't know. I can't find it here. Like, mine looks way different. I don't know why, though. That's okay. That is okay. This one looks way different. I thought we were both in the community guidelines, but maybe not. I'm so confused about this for no reason. I'm not gonna. I need to stop. I need to stop dwelling on why mine looks so different than this one. I don't know. I just can't find it. Yeah, what if you're making lewd art? Is that allowed? Well, define lewd. You can do naked, but it can't be pornographic. So you gotta toe that line, I think, you know? Gotta toe that line. Good quote. Yeah, nudity, yes. Porn, no. That's the thing, exactly. Like, nudity, yeah, like you said, exactly. If it falls under being pornographic, then you've gone too far, and you must go to jail. Another clarification on the art itself is that it can contain nudity, but no sexual acts. Things solo post, God, I can't talk. Nude art, where the individual is not touching themselves or engaging with others. Or like, you know, yeah, we know what this means. It's fine. I know people have expressed discomfort with the new TOS changes and allowance of nudity. I feel that Twitch needs to allow people the same control offered on other sites that are not strictly 18 plus, like Reddit. Yeah, as long as I feel like Twitch should, you know what Twitch should do? I think Twitch should automatically blur people who are using the flag, like, hey, I'm doing like nude art or whatever. I think they should like blur the thumbnails or something like that, and then I think there wouldn't even be a problem anymore. It will now. Okay, it's happening because it didn't do that before, right? Certain Reddits are 18 plus. Yeah, certain Reddits are 18 plus. So it would be the same, like certain streams would be 18 plus, right? Twitter too in German. Yeah, Twitter too. You can see porn on Twitter. You can absolutely see porn on Twitter. They won't show up on the main page anymore. That's something that they said, yeah. Oh, Reddit is 18 plus in the App Store? Oh, I didn't know that. I did not even know that. People should be able to opt out of seeing sexual content completely. I agree. I believe all users should have to verify age to even see streams and thumbnails that have content warnings. Otherwise, they should be hidden full stop. As of right now, all creators can do is label responsibly. The rest is up to Twitch. They should definitely label responsibly. That's very important. Also, the thing with verifying age is like, I don't want to send every fucking website that I use my ID, right? Like, you can only verify age without using ID and like actual, like, this is my real life identity and this is where I live and this is my full legal name and everything. The only thing you can do is like, hey, are you 18? And then they say yes. I guess I feel like it's not the worst thing in the world, having a system based on trust that gets regularly abused. I feel like, I don't know. It depends a little bit. With live streams, I think it would be nicer to have a better identification system as opposed to like porn, but nah. Some people don't have an ID, that too, of course. That would like ostracize other people. Again. No, imagine a piece like Birth of Venus. Yeah, that's a nude piece. Yeah, basically like that. But imagine a hentai manga, that would be porn. Yeah. I appreciate all the support from my community, including everyone new that followed here on Twitch. I'll be back on Twitch then. Yeah. Also, this person is being contrarian in the replies, I think. No, this is a very sensible thread, in my opinion. Like, it's a little bit confusing how they enforce their rules now, especially with Marina here. It doesn't really make sense that she got a ban when other people didn't, but that's how it happens, I suppose. Wouldn't things like adding a payment method work as age verification? That's true. That kind of works as an age verification, but I think not everybody wants to do that, right? Hey, Billy, we're talking about new Twitch TOS. It's a mess. It's a fucking mess. Okay, honestly, I feel like this is just is a hot dog a sandwich discourse all over again. It is like an unsolvable discourse at the end of the day, I think. Like, honestly, sincerely, you cannot solve this discourse because you cannot clearly identify what is porn and what is pornographic and what is not pornographic. You know what hits you more unexpected than love and my rickrolls? Oh my god, what would that be, Seppo? What would that be? I cannot wait. The ad! Amazing transition. The ad at the top of the hour. Every top of the hour we do ads. It's not even true. The Spanish Inquisition. Boop. Get added. That's a very nice transition. You did that very well, actually. You did that very well. Ad time, ad time, ad time. Ad time, ad time. Maybe Marina got banned because someone wanted to report her. That can also be the case. Maybe it was like a mass reporting flag happening like we've heard about before, and wasn't actually anybody on Twitch staff deciding that it was too inappropriate. Of course, I could see a point maybe being made for the contextualizing the nude model in the middle via the art around it. Because the model itself wasn't nude. The model was just like from the breast up, right? And below that would have been clothing, is to be assumed, right? So maybe because of the art that was around it, it was put in such a sexual connotation that it then became bad and against TOS, but technically the art was also not that. So I don't know. Type saying I saw dicks, I saw boobs, I saw many things on 3 a.m. on the monitor after opening Twitch. Hey, it's like hello. Browse Twitch at your own discretion. Again, my own personal experience, haven't seen anything yet. Like literally nothing. Either on the front page nor in the art tag. But it's like sorted by recommended for you, right? So I get a lot of like French people. I get a lot of like French people just doing their thing. And as we know, all French people are asexual, so we're safe. Anyway, is art of squishing boobs allowed? It's a good question. And one that I don't have answers to. Oh my god, Billy fell into Baldur's Gate 3. I'm like a zombie. I need sleep. Yep. I know a lot of friends who have the same experiences. My condolences. Your life has now been forfeit to Baldur's Gate 3. Happens to the best of us. The Twitch algorithm has learned you're asexual and you're not, and so you're not getting it. Yep, I think they know. I think the Twitch algorithm has picked it up like this, like, oh, this person has fucking a lot of hours in watching Minecraft. I don't think we need to be showing them any, need to be showing them any, like, porn stuff. Oh, that's amazing. I used to get a lot of body painting streams and workout streams on my main page. It made me very uncomfortable sometimes. Yeah, I can see that. It would make me uncomfortable too. I'm glad I don't get those. This man does not fuck. Keep him away. They know. French ace? No. They ran out of condoms in the pandemic while we ran out of toilet paper. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, it's true. I know, I heard about that. It was a joke. It was not based on real life. This is a video somebody who we've seen before made on the situation. I wonder what they put in this video. It was sent to me by Angel Tail. I want to hear. Yeah, I'm feeling guilty because I'm not working out. It's true. Well, I'm French and ace, so supporting my theory. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like it's not a bad thing to watch, like, lewd streams or whatever. It's just something I don't want to watch. But, like, if other people want to watch it, I don't see a problem with it. And if other people want to make it, I also do not see a problem with it. It's just that you need to be able to opt in and out of being able to see that, I think. Yeah.
Hello, guys.
This is Chunky Lotus again. Twitch TOS on artistic nudity gets out of hand quickly. It's a YouTube video. I don't need to scan through it. It's a YouTube video. It's fine.
Regarding artistic nudity has sent the internet on a frenzy. This timeline just got a heck of a lot weirder. Let's begin with the video. I'm gonna be discussing this in different topics, so you can skip to them if you feel like it, or just watch the whole thing.
That's a nice little intro thingy. Shout out to, yes. Yeah, I love their model so much. This model is so fucking cool. Shout outs, yes. Thank you for the shout out. Well, I mean, thank you for doing the shout out. It's so nice, right? There's so many colors going on. It's like blue mainly, but like it's many nice shades of blue and gold.
Of the loop, what is actually allowed and what is not allowed on Twitch. As shown here on the screen, previously prohibited but now allowed with a label. You can kinda show booba, and pelvic region.
You can kind of show booba.
You can also have fictionalized, drawn, animated, or sculpted, fully exposed female presenting booba on genitals, which is, I guess, a big W for artists that like doing this sort of thing. Not safe for work content, although debatable given the platform maturity rate. In the App Store, it's 12 plus. That's interesting. Well, but the thing is, it's just artistic nudity. The same. We can twerk as well. That is true. We can twerk again. That's also huge. That's also huge. I feel like twerking should be allowed. Sure. I feel like I don't know. I don't see twerking as like extremely sexual or anything like that. But yeah, the dances are allowed too. Germa is looking at that. I love the accent of this person as well. I absolutely love the accent. It's true. The thing is, the art that you're supposed to be drawing isn't supposed to be pornographic, so I think it should still be fine. It's like going to a museum, you know? Like, if you go to a museum, you bring your kids sometimes. Your kids can go to the fucking museum, so. The Google app, which is plastered in, but that is not something I'm gonna pick here. You might be thinking, wait a minute, Chunky Lotus.
God, I love the glitter, like, on their model as well,
Does
by
that
the way.
mean you
Very
can go full
hypnotizing.
naked on streams from now on? Absolutely not. You're not meant to do that. This is art. VTubers classifies as streamers and as a real person, quote unquote, although fantasy.
Staring at Greco-Roman bodies without sexual gaze is a common museum experience. It's very true. You see a lot of tits and ass in in museums, but I think most people walk away unscathed, I would say. Who is Sturma? I only ever saw the memes about him. Does he twerk on stream? All the time. All the time.
But still, the rules apply to you and you must be dressed. If you are planning to go on Twitch right now and get naked, you are about to get bonked by the biggest ban hammer ever in history of Twitch.
They understood.
Which leads me to the next topic. Streamers are already getting banned for this.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
So, yes, as it happened yesterday, a streamer got banned because of this. I wish I could show you pictures, but I'm gonna get this video demonetized and probably taken down by YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is even stricter than Twitch, I'm pretty sure with that.
You will find it on Dexterdo on Twitter or other social media
I showed it to you. I'm pretty sure I showed it to you.
sources if you
So
are
it's
truly
okay.
looking for it. What happened is, a VTuber streamer was showing a lot more than what they are meant to show, with a lot of nudity art on the background and just talking about things. Now, I am not pro, or I do not celebrate when anyone loses their livelihood or getting suspended or banned on a channel, right? That is not a nice
I mean, it was a one-day ban at the end of the day, so it's like it's not that bad, but yeah, 100%. No, we don't want any bans to happen to good people, obviously. Hasn't the front page of Twitch been like recently unlocked with like straight up lovemaking? I haven't seen any of that, and I think they don't want that to be happening. So if that is happening, that's a whoopsie, and I'm thinking I think they're trying to look into it.
thing to happen.
Yeah, the tail
However,
is nice in the background.
everyone here
Nice animation.
understands consequences. And doing something like this and pushing the TOS to the boundaries and to the limits is the same as effing around and finding out. I hope that everything can be resolved. I am not advocating for anyone here to celebrate the ban or the suspension of a streamer. However, this is dangerous. This is dangerous because it has created a whole new controversy on Twitter. Some people say this is a big Twitch W, and so some other people say this is another big Twitch L. I particularly will tell you my stance later in the video.
When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
This is just something that truly blows my mind. Maybe there is a payoff for the streamers that want to push the limits because maybe they see a massive increase in their stream viewership, but they warned everything that comes easily will go away just as easily. Be careful.
Good saying.
with
Good
that.
saying.
Now, before you think that VTubers are all to blame here, let me stop you for a moment. Probably not the people watching this video, but a lot of users on the internet reward this kind of content. You gotta be open and honest with yourselves. A lot of people prefer to watch nudity, some sexualized stuff, and
I don't know if it's mostly. Is it mostly? I mean, I know porn is like porn takes up the most amount of internet space. That is true. But like, aside from that, I mean, are we gonna talk? Maybe we're not talking aside from that. Maybe it's including that. Then I guess, yeah. Then I guess, yes. Then I guess it's just true. I was thinking like aside from porn, like actual porn. But okay. The internet is for porn. Yeah, exactly.
and sassy clips online rather than different type of things, and that is because, well, mostly people on the internet are looking for that. It is a reality. As sad as it can be, it is the reality that we have to live.
I don't find it sad. It just doesn't appeal to me, but it's okay. But it's fine. That's not true. Most of it is just deep networks and miscellaneous data hoards. Well, okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. The deep net is a lot deeper, haha, pun intended, than the surface net. That's true. It's not sad, it's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, like, I don't find it sad or anything either. It's like, okay, yep, there's a lot of porn out there. Maybe not that much porn, but there's a lot of porn out there, and that's okay. I don't need to look at it. I'm not forced to look at it, so I'm fine.
Even. So when you see, for example, big clip.
Yeah, that porn takes up this much of the internet is pretty misleading because most porn is obviously video, which takes up an insane amount of space compared to text. That's fair, yeah. My girlfriend says hi. Hi, Isabel's girlfriend. Hello. Hello. I love how I said that like you say, like, for the parents of your friends that you have. Just a very formal address. There's a lot of porn out there. Oh no, how horrible. Where? I mean, where can you tell me where it is so I can avoid it better?
Channels for streamers or VTubers, what are they mostly clipping? Sometimes funny things, but it's mostly sassy stuff. Do I hate clippers? No.
I don't know if it's mostly sussy stuff that's clipped, but I also am not that deep in the VTuber trenches, so I wouldn't know anyway. I wouldn't know anyway. Oh my god, your girlfriend says hi too. So many girlfriends. Oh my god, shoutouts to all your girlfriends. I say hi back. I say hi back as well. Isabel's girlfriend to Twitch I go. Aiden's running over here. Sussy stuff gets good views, 100%, for sure. Like, I agree with that. I know that, but like, I don't know if it's primarily sussy stuff. I see a wide variety of clips, I think.
I think clippers are great, but it just shows you a clipper is just another content creator. Probably they were trying different things, like wholesome content, funny content, and sassy content. And they just realized, oh wait, people are clicking more on my sassy clips. I should be doing more of those, because you get addicted to that. And it makes sense for their channel to grow, right? So this is the trend.
I mean, yeah. A lot of clips are sussy and they are needlessly pushed by the YouTube algorithm as well. All right, yeah, because people will click on it, right? Because people will be clicking on it. That makes sense. Sussy definition: when the streamer starts talking about ventilation systems. Obviously, that is when the streamer is sus. We know that. Chloe is appreciative. Thank you.
That we're heading towards. Nice. Now it comes my opinion and where do I stand with this. Now, before you think, and if you're doing that I am a little bit of a hypocrite.
I'm thinking. No, don't worry. I don't do that.
Because my model is not exactly the most family-friendly thing, and it's suggestive in many ways. Let me tell you, this is what I created years ago with my artists. And as I have developed my personality as a content creator, I tend to lean more towards wholesome, cozy content rather than just crazy sassiness. This doesn't mean I regret anything I have done, but it's...
The model looks cute. I don't know. I can't see much of the model right now, so I don't know that. I've only ever seen it from like shoulders up, I think, actually. And also the direction becomes like baiting people, forcing sussy moments, or like baiting people that and that has its own problematic scope. That is true. Yeah, like shipping as well. If the like shipping takes overhand and goes too far, that's always not nice. Like, mind your business.
That I am evolving as a content
There's
creator.
boundaries.
Seeing this new Twitch TOS really is not something that I'm gonna change. I'm not gonna be making anything weird, and I'm not gonna be posting nude art on my Twitch streams, so that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be the same blue potato, you know, and I just wanted to reassure you, this is the path that I'm taking. I am going to stay true to myself, and no matter what trendy thing happens, I am not gonna change who I am. Thank you for liking me that way, by the way.
You seem absolutely fine. Yeah, there's a lot of like market for, especially, it depends what you define as sussiness, right? Like, corpo VTubers are definitely not lewd. They're very far from it, I feel like, but they bait in other ways, like shipping, especially like flirting and that sort of thing. Okay, some of them are actually lewd though, like, but most of them are not, I would say. Some of them are. Actually, I just remembered some VTubers shipping war flashbacks. Yeah, it can be pretty bad. But also when content creators sometimes foster it. Yeah, but I don't know if that everyone, just a couple cases. Yeah, for sure. Some content creators lean into it. And I mean, I guess that's their prerogative to do so. I think as long as content creators are both fine with it, it's fine. Oh, it's Tenchi picture time. I have a picture actually that I want to give you. One from yesterday. He looks so sad in it, but anyway, he looks a little sad, but that's just him. Like, if content creators are fine with pushing a little, oh, are we maybe a thing, or I don't know, role-playing dating, or in whatever sort of way. If they're fine with it, then I don't see a problem with it. But if the viewers are the ones doing it and the content creators are not fucking with it, that's when I see a problem with it. Boop. Sad boy. Sad boy hours in the bathroom. Not the sad boy hours in the bathroom. He's so eepy. He's so sad. Little guy. Little guy sad boy hours. He looks so like he's chilling. He's hanging out. It was, in his defense, it was like past midnight. He was very tired. He was like, please, can we go to bed? Please. And I'm like, no, I must watch my streams. He's so baby. Number one baby. Number one baby. He just wants to sleep. He does. Tinty said, I mean, you have people in the same corp making very different content. Yeah, right? That's actually very true. Now that I thought about it a bit more. Comparing, for example, Rin Penrose and Riro Ron. Same corp. Very different levels of sus. It's extremely true. The eepiest boy. I remember being on the floor of my bathroom upset. It was not pleasant. Yeah, at least he has a carpet. At least there's a carpet. The carpet is really soft, by the way. The carpet is nice. It's a good thickness of carpet in like a bathroom carpet thing. So he's having a good time. Also, the bathroom, it doesn't have floor heating or anything, right? But like the floor is warm somehow. I think it's because of the pipes, honestly. Like we don't have like floor heating, but it feels like we do in the bathroom, so I think it's kind of nice to chill out there in a way. He can be down here. He's not in the way. He can be here. It's fine. So I understand why he like lays down there and chills.
The next logical question is, why do people do this? And the answer, as simple as it can be, is cloud chasing. However, it's never as simple as that. It goes way deeper. You know, it's really hard to grow as a streamer. It's really hard to get yourself out there as a content creator, on YouTube, on Twitch, whatever. There is so much competition. And when people see a glitch in the matrix that is rewarded, and you see your average viewership going 100 times or 10 times bigger than what you usually have, you will feel a dopamine rush. You get addicted.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But also, I think it only makes sense if you also actually kind of like the content. Like, I don't think anybody who's following this meta, or at least I would hope so, it is like doing something they actively dislike, because that would be crazy. Glitch in the Matrix? Andrew Tate moment? No way, no way. Yeah, like, viewed like that, imagine a button that just gives you money. Yeah, it's like, you do have to, it's not quite as simple as that, of course, as you know, obviously. It's just a way to simplify it. But as long as you don't like hate doing the thing that you need to be doing in order for the button to give you money, then yeah, it makes sense to be pressing the button for sure.
Feeling because, wow, finally your efforts are paying off. This is why people can fall into an addiction of making the similar content, which is kind of dangerous, unless it's something you have always been doing. However, you better be ready.
Or something you enjoy doing, right? I feel like as long as you enjoy it, it's not too bad. And of course it complies with whatever TOS your site, your chosen site of uploading has. I mean, yeah, you should comply with that.
And have a good team of moderators behind you. Because remember, you're gonna be attracting a lot of eyes, and not really people that just follow you because of your vibe. You're also gonna get a lot of haters, which can be easily filtered, but it also will affect your sanity in the long run. To finish the video, I have a big question.
Okay, I have answers.
How do you feel about this?
Oh god, no, I don't have answers. Never mind, sorry. Conflicted. We already know. Conflicted is the answer to that.
Do you think this is a big Twitch W or a big Twitch L, or do you?
I feel like it's neither. I don't know. I think it's pretty neutral. It depends how Twitch moves on forward from this. Yeah, the tail is really mesmerizing with the purple flame. I agree. I agree. This model is mesmerizing to look at. Yeah, I actually don't have an answer to that because I'm extremely conflicted about it. I think it's good to allow artistic nudity. Because it's very annoying when you can't even do figure drawings, you know, as an artist. But also, it's hard. It's also difficult. It's a W that could have been better. That's a fair assessment.
Surprised you, or were you expecting it? I kind of want to know how you feel about it, because you're my community and I value and respect your opinion, and I will also enrich myself with it. I don't know if Twitch is
Thank you for the follow.
competing with
Thank you.
other websites that do mature content, trying to get a portion of their market. I don't know what's happening. We don't know if Twitch is gonna roll back these things.
Yeah, I mean, the change honestly isn't even that big if you think about it. The change is not like that huge. It's just people are really like pushing it right now for the time that it works, I guess, and for the time that it's new. But I think it's gonna become more chill soon, right? There's so many layers of movements and the relaxing colors, right? Like there's so much going on. It's so nice. I wish that Twitch would just go 18 plus as long as people tag their streams properly. I feel like, I don't know if that's like the answer completely either, but I feel if Reddit is 18 plus, I guess it makes sense. I never knew that Reddit was 18 plus, by the way. But if Reddit is 18 plus, maybe Twitch being 18 plus wouldn't be so bad. I just always feel like if a whole site is 18 plus or a whole thing is 18 plus, then I feel like everybody just expects it to only be porn, kind of. That's like the problem I have with it personally, right? Where I think people are going to come there with the expectation that it's only porn, and that's not nice, yeah? I don't think they're gonna go 18 plus, personally. My answer is people should be able to do whatever as long as there's a content warning, yeah. But then again, I don't have to appeal to advertisers either. Yeah, it's kind of the problem. Like, there shouldn't be full-on porn on here, I think, to begin with. Like, because then, I don't know, a lot of streamers I don't think would be feeling comfortable with it. But Twitter, for example, is not only porn. Yeah, right? Like, Twitter also has porn on it. And what is their rating on the App Store? I don't know. I'm pretty, like, it's also 15 or something like that, I think. I don't know. I'm already tired of everyone complaining about the lewd streams, like the bathtub streams or the recent meta. The complaining about the content is way more annoying than having the content itself, yes. It was 18 as well, huh? I didn't... See, I never know that, so maybe that's, like, not even a concern to have to begin with. Maybe it really isn't. I feel like there's a lot of people who are younger than 18 on Twitter, though. I know I had a Twitter before I was 18. I mean, duh. I guess. Oh, Seppo saying Twitter is 13 though. I do not know. It's complicated. But yeah, we can all agree the people complaining about shit like bathtub streams, that's obviously just the reactionaries. Like we don't need to give any credence to that. Also, by the way, I'm gonna skip the ref video. No ref video for us. Fuck that shit. It doesn't exist. It's way too long. We talked about this for long enough. We don't need to hear Rev's opinion on it. Rev has been defeated by having talked about it enough. It's not necessary. It is not necessary. Merry Christmas. Christmas has come early. For sure. What a shame. Anyway. Does this mean you have not completed the docket? Well, not yet, but we still have a chance. A little bit of a chance, a small chance. Not a lot. We're not done yet, though. No payout yet, though, okay? I have a funny German stereotypes video that I wanted to show you as a little pick-me-up. Go faster. I don't think we'll complete it.
We're Germans. We make very tempting heart-shaped cookies with writing on them at all kinds of events, but you don't eat them.
No, you do not eat them. I do not. Faster, slower. New speed run any percent. Oh, exactly. No, yeah, we don't eat them. If you eat those, you're actually psychotic. That doesn't taste good. I can't believe, at least. I've never eaten one of those, but I have owned one of those before. So, docket run. Lies. You eat them? I don't eat them. Which cookies is this about? Wait, these ones, the like big Lebkuchen. I like Lebkuchen, but not like this, not like that. Like, they're disgusting. I bet, right? They must be. I ate them, they're bad. I think they are bad. Nobody eats those. They're not supposed to be eaten. They're only for decorational purposes. Like, seriously. You eat those if you're, like, close to the brink of, like, starvation in your apartment and you only have that shit hanging on your walls or something. I don't think those are meant to be eaten, truly.
Events, but you don't eat them. We are Germans. We drink lots and lots of tea. We also like to pretend that it is medicine.
Yeah, especially if you put honey in it. You have COVID? Try tea with honey. Attempt this. It'll fix you up. Don't worry about it. It's the forbidden wall Lebkuchen. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what it is. They are way too hard to eat. Yeah, exactly. Don't forget to drink your tea. Imagine drinking it. You shouldn't drink it. I want to drink my tea. I don't have any yet. We drink tea with honey as medicine as well. Yeah, that's the way to go. I mean, it does work for your throat. It does work for your throat, though. It does. Like, it helps if you have a throat thingy, right? Break it up amongst the family, that cookie. I mean, you could, I suppose, but they're just not that good, honestly. It's drink time. It's not tea, sadly, but it's water. That's good enough. I'll take it.
We are Germans. Everyone that you know owns a black puffy jacket.
I don't, actually. How many, show of hands, how many of you own a black puffy jacket? I don't at the moment. I own other puffy jackets. I have like a red and white one. See? Fake. Are you German? Crow does. Are you German? I don't like puffy jackets. I do. They keep you warm, though. They keep you warm. Might be a northern thing. That's true, though. I have like ski attire. Yeah? Because it gets really cold, and then the only thing that can save me is thrift store ski attire. They have a lot of skiing stuff in thrift stores all the time. I don't know why. Lots of people give it to them, so, yeah, you know. Yeah, I need to get a black puffy jacket then. I think it would be nice. I do, but it's stained with graffiti paint. Oh, slay. Yeah, it's literally 10 degrees. What am I gonna do with jackets? Okay, a while ago it was -degrees. Right now it's not that bad, no. And I'm just wearing my jean jacket. You don't have puffy. That's so German. But you look to have oversized black hoodies. Yeah, yes, I do have an oversized black hoodie. I want more, actually. It was -10 degrees here. It was great. See, that's when you need your puffy jackets, okay? I have some kind of green cozy jacket though. Okay, that's pretty German as well, I think.
We are Germans. We are so efficient that even our toilets have very special buttons. One for pee-pee and another for caca.
It's true. Do other people not have this? Do you not have 2 buttons on your toilet? Bizarre. Like, why? Yeah, you do. Okay, good. Portugal W. Anybody else? me pointing the finger into chat. Like, who has good toilets? Is that not a thing everywhere? Maybe it's a thing everywhere. Not usually. The Americans. There you go. The Americans. It's the Americans. The Italians only have holes. Holy shit. Even German toilets are better than ours. Yep. The superiority of the German toilet. No mames.
We are Germans. Everyone that you know either played piano or the violin as a child.
I think this might be just, I mean, maybe, is this just posh Germans or is this everyone? Because for me, this is true. This is kind of true. I feel like everybody played either piano or violin. Is it untrue? I played violin as a child. But I'm not posh, I swear. It was just a school. We had violin at school, okay? I swear. I played violin as a child, yeah. Like, I feel like this is a... We have a piano in our apartment. I am actually German. Crow's German. Well had. Aw, doesn't it work anymore? It's like a posh confirmed. No, I mean, I did go to like what it is a private school. It was/is a Waldorf school. It's private, but it's not posh. It really isn't. They adjust how much you have to pay based on your income. At least they did that at our school, so it wasn't that much. Swear. Ronnie saying I played saxophone at my little town's orchestra thingy, but it's a free thing. Yeah, no, we did have to pay rent, but I never owned a violin, but we rented the violins. I don't know. Me, a small bean in the corner. It's like a hee ha American. Yeah, that's what I do. Bully the Americans. Waldorfschüler. Yeah, that's me, baby. That's a true fact. It's like a bourgeoisie confirmed. No, I just played the violin, okay? Not even good, okay? I didn't even get good at it. I don't know if that's more or less bourgeois. I don't know. They're expensive, but I have one. I'm US. Oh, the toilet or the violin or the piano?
We are Germans.
Last
One
one.
out of every 4 of us is a former ski instructor.
No, that cannot be true. That must be like that cannot be true. I am a South Carolinian. How do you say that? Carolina, yes. Carolinian? The toilet violin, of course. I can criticize you. I will do that. Violin is the most violent instrument. I mean, if you've ever heard a group of like 4th graders try to play the violin, you would agree with that. It makes you violent. You are in the room and you're experiencing violent urges because it's no good. It's no good. The last one is not true for me. Yeah, the last one I feel like is not true for most people, I think. It's like I don't want to admit to being a ski or sleep instructor. I am neither, I swear. Is mayonnaise an instrument? I've never been skiing. See, not bourgeois, I swear. Never been skiing, not even snowboarding. No, it's the flute. You can bonk people with that. That's a good instrument. Also something everybody played at some point, right? Everybody played the flute at some point. It's like bringing the violin to fight the police. Get God, I'm gonna play the violin for you really badly. You will want to leave. That is how I win. Oh shit, we have mental health too. I'm gonna move that to later in the docket. To where we definitely will get to, because I do wish to cover some Palestine, but there's too much Palestine to cover. Fuck, actually I forgot one. No, I forgot one. I need to go into my group chat. I forgot a really important one. Because I wanted to tell you about the next strike that's going on, but I'm pretty sure I didn't put it on the docket. Anyway, just got jump scared by a message on my Telegram. My friend shared this with me somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Friend, didn't you post this? Friend, didn't you post an image of this? Friend, please. Please, there you go. Friend posted this image, so I don't need to get it from somewhere else. I want to save this image. Thank you. I'm loving the strike union hype train happening recently. Yeah, there's so many strikes. More strikes, please. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here because this time, remember the strike that I criticized for having too little time to prepare? Well, now we have some time to prepare. This is important. Not completing the docket is a given nowadays. Yeah, it really is. One of these days I'll get through it all, but not today, probably. That one has aged. It's okay. It's okay. You didn't know. Yeah, I think that was in relation to me, but that obviously, yeah, it's fine. I literally came out like 2 days ago. It's okay. Anyway, Motaz, also I do technically still use all pronouns, but mostly as a technicality. Anyway, Motaz on his story put global strike on Monday, the 18th. Everybody, listen up, remember this, try and organize something for yourself. Monday, the 18th of December 2023. It says here, do not stay at home, go strike in your workplace or main squares, you know, wherever you can, if that is possible for you, of course. His pronouns are actually pretty boy. That's like the one conservative that I saw debating, like, I think Hunter Avalon or something, where she was like, my pronouns are pretty princess. There's quotes. There's quotes of you, yes. We call unions and syndicates to strike as well. Withdraw, I don't know what this means. Withdraw amount of your money from bank? What, can somebody explain what that's telling us to do? Because I don't know. Are you supposed to get your money out of your bank, or are you not supposed to withdraw money from the bank? Do not fill with, don't go to the gas station, whatever. Don't use your credit card or debit card. Europe, Canada, United States, people stand with Gaza. Maybe withdraw money on the day before. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. As like a, hey, do this before, prepare, and then, don't use your credit card, maybe. So that you don't have to use your card. I guess that makes sense, right? Yeah. Also, yeah, it doesn't say don't buy anything, but I think you can also just not buy anything on Monday. It would have the same effect. Yeah, global strike on Monday. It means withdraw money in advance, to not use credit card, debit cards. That makes sense. Commit credit card debt. Why not use credit cards? I feel like it's just supposed to be, I don't know the exact, direct impact of it, but in general, just showing your banks, oh shit, today nothing is happening. I see like the big bank man, he who owns the banks, sits in front of his many monitors and looks at everything and sees no numbers moving, not a single one, and is like, uh-oh, that is bad. Yeah. I think that's the general goal of that. Aaron saying, what if I live in a small town where everyone knows me and I don't want to get on anyone's bad side? I think, like, it's obviously not possible for everybody to strike, especially if they're not in a union or anything. Like, go to your workplace and strike. That's not a option for everybody. Like, I have a friend who also lives in a very small village and works in a little, like, bakery and stuff, like a tiny local bakery. Like, you can hardly just go there as the only employee of that day, or like one of like 3 employees, and I don't know, sit there with a sign. It's kind of hard to do for some people as opposed to others, but if you are able to, you know, you can do that, or just, you know, you could call in sick as well, I think. Yeah, the impact of it all is always a little bit in question, right? Like, how much impact can a strike have? It's always something that I ask myself as well, right, mein mir? But I think you can do a little bit at least, right? Yeah, if you don't, you won't, you won't, yeah, if you don't participate in this one, if you don't participate in any strikes because of the fear that they might not work, you will never participate in the strike that works. Of course, this is especially towards unions and syndicates, etc. Like, those are the ones that can make the biggest impact because they're literally built for this. They're built for the big strikes. So I hope a lot of unions do join in. But, you know, those of us who are not union members, yeah, are less able to do so. Also might be working on that day. Not clear. You'll figure it out. FFF, what's FFF, has been doing this better for years. This is not how you organize strikes ever. You think it's still on too short notice, or well, how else would people from within Gaza be able to organize strikes, though, is kind of the problem, right? They're trying to call for a strike that... Oh, Fridays for Future. Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Sorry. I did not... I'm so bad at catching on with abbreviations for some reason. Fridays for Future, yeah. I feel like these strikes, especially because this one's especially has been talked about a lot now, I feel like that has way more potential than the other ones. And, of course, this is coming out of people, like, this is shared by Motas himself, right, who is in Gaza. I feel like they have limited resources in order to actually do more planning. I feel like the planning is on the people outside of Gaza, of course, the people who are actually going, like the unions, etc., who are actually going to be doing the striking. But yeah, we're striking against strikes. Says Aaron. Merry Friday. Fridays for Future, for example, has local groups all over Europe. Using those, you can organize something big, but not with like a Twitter call to action. But I feel like I'm gonna be optimistic about this. Okay, I feel like this is Instagram, right? It's an Instagram call to action, I think. And maybe if that call to action can reach groups like unions all over Europe, all over wherever, that they can then take it into their own hands to organize the rest of it. Because of course, like, how would you have a setup for that already, right? If we want to strike for the people of Palestine, for the people in Gaza, there's no way to have that set up already, right? Do you really see German unions striking for Gaza, though? Not a lot. Not a lot. Because obviously they're fucking Germans, we know. It's not highly likely, but I have hope. Virgin, it won't work anyway, versus Chad baseless optimism. Yeah, I like to cling closer to baseless optimism sometimes as opposed to not. I mean, it depends. Like I said, it depends on how much you can do yourself. If you are able to participate, I don't see the harm in participating in it. But of course, if it would be like substantial harm to yourself, don't participate in it to begin with, you know? You can do other stuff. Annoy your local representative. You should definitely continue doing the other stuff as well. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like, things that are proven to work, like buying eSIMs or whatever the fuck. Yeah, do that. Yeah, in medical, so I can't join, but I won't spend any money on that day. Yeah, like, that's something you can do. That's absolutely fair. Like, if you have a job where you're like, nah, I cannot, like, walk out or strike, then don't do that. Definitely, like, make your own judgment call. I see that as well, Super Mountain Guy, right? But it's easy to just not spend money for a day. Like, you can just buy groceries beforehand or something like that. Of course, on Sunday it's a little rough to buy groceries, but still, you know, you can buy them on Saturday. Stuff like that. Not Doomer just skeptical. Do the other stuff. Do the other stuff too. Yeah, it's like, it's a fine balance between being a little skeptical and then seeming, like, overtly dismissive. I see that, but, you know. Call out. If you can, participate as much as you can. If you can't, that is fine. You know, do the other stuff. Keep talking about it. Keep talking about Palestine. And that is already something. That is definitely something I wanted to talk about today. Also, moving on into our Palestine section of the docket. Remember the poem from Rifat Al-Rir? Somebody... a famous person, I'm sure, but I didn't know them. Brian Cox reads If I Must Die by beloved Palestinian poet, teacher, and martyr Rifat Al-Rir. Rifat was killed on December 7th by an Israeli airstrike. This was the last poem he published. This is a beautiful reading, and this has insane, like, public outreach. Like, many people have seen this. I personally don't know Brian Cox, but I feel like I've heard his voice before, so there you go.
I Must Die
I want to show you
by
that.
Rifat Al-Rir, November the 1st, 2023. If I must die, you must live to tell my story, to sell my things, to buy a piece of cloth and some strings. Make it white with a long tail, so that a child somewhere in Gaza, while looking heaven in the eye, awaiting his dad who left in a blaze and bid no one farewell, not even to his flesh, not even to himself, sees the kite, my kite you made, flying up above, and thinks for a moment an angel is there, bringing back love. If I must die, let it bring hope. Let it be a tale.
It's a very nice reading. Very fucking good reading. Very emotional reading. I mean, I read this poem too, I think last news stream or something like that. And that was already emotional enough. And now a really crisp, very nice audiobook voice reads it to me. Very good. Very, very nice reading. I like that was posted. And this does what the poem calls out for, right? Like spreading the tale, spreading the story of Rifat, right? Which I find very good. Yeah, if no one does anything, nothing will ever have an impact. That is very true. That's very true. With the absolute Chad behavior, amazing reading, great voice. I wonder where else he's been in. Amazing.
If I must die.
Don't read it again. Thank you very much. It's good. It's good content. I'm glad that he posted it. I guess there's nothing else to say about it. Sometimes when I show you positive things and good things, I don't know what the fuck I should say about them. I'm just like, I like this. I'm glad it exists. He's a Scottish actor with a Shakespearean background. Oh, thank you for the background check. Amazing. Don't do it again. Well, yeah, we don't need to listen to it twice. Actually, he's been in some James Bond movies, if I remember correctly. Oh, I see. Yeah, it speaks for itself. The video does speak for itself. There's nothing I need to add to it, but I'm streamer-brained, so I always feel like I need to add something to it. He was also in Succession, an Unborn trilogy. I see. Amazing. Don't do it again. Good quote. Thank you. God damn it, Izzy. You guys are one brain. Just one brain. This is an article that Crow has linked me that I wanted to read as well. It's from... This is about a Palestinian poll shows a rise in Hamas support and close to 90% wanting US-backed Abbas to resign. Surprising. Who would have thought that being the literal worst terror upon a country could make the violent resistance within that country become more popular? Who would have thought? So shocking. Shocking news. Anyway, let's read this. This website always has this top bar here, and it never goes away. It says here, Ramallah, West Bank, AP. A wartime opinion poll amongst Palestinians published Wednesday shows a rise in support for Hamas, which appears to have ticked up even in the devastated Gaza Strip, and an overwhelming rejection of Western-backed President Mahmoud Abbas, with nearly 90% saying he must resign. It's a natural... I feel like this is a natural response, though. Like... Obviously, we do not support the slaughter of civilians on any side ever. Like, civilian deaths are not, like, we don't fuck with that. We know, we've said it many times. But the fucking genocide resulting in a higher support of Hamas is not surprising on any level whatsoever. The findings by a Palestinian pollster signal more difficulties ahead for the Biden administration's post-war vision for Gaza and raise questions about Israel's stated goal of ending Hamas's military and governing capabilities. They are just making it worse. Yeah, obviously. Israel being they. And also, yeah, if your leader is backed by the same country that pays for the bombs that fall on you, I'd say that he should resign as well. It simply makes sense. It's a logical response that will lead to a lot of trouble in the future, that will make the future more difficult. And I think, undoubtedly, this will bring a difficult future, but it's not a surprising outcome. Washington has called for the West Bank-based Palestinian Authority, currently led by Abbas, to eventually assume control of Gaza and run both territories as a precursor to statehood. U.S. officials have said the PA must be revitalized without letting on whether this would mean leadership changes. The PA administers pockets of the Israeli-occupied West Bank and has governed Gaza until the takeover by Hamas militants in 2007. The Palestinians have not held elections since 2006, when Hamas won a parliamentary, I can definitely read, majority. Mind me of saying that it's the best outcome for Israel is they really do destroy Hamas, have 2 months of peace, and then another terror group takes their place. This is not how you deal with terrorism. Yeah, like, it is impossible for them to fully destroy Hamas at this point, right? Like, it just can't happen, because now people know that Israel is doing this genocide under the guise of destroying Hamas. So like a young Palestinian, for instance, who narrowly escaped with their life might then turn to Hamas afterwards and say, okay, I'm going to become a Hamas fighter now because well, Israel decided to kill my entire family and extended family in the name of destroying this group that I vaguely know was protecting us during the time, you know? Israel bombs Gaza. Hamas is the biggest military power defending them. People support Hamas. Israel's surprised Pikachu face. Yeah, it's like Hamas are the only people who are actively like there on the ground, obviously, because that's who is there, who is defending the people of Gaza, who's defending Palestinians against Israel's genocide on the ground. Obviously, they're going to be a little bit more sympathetic. If you support enabling of a dictator bombing civilians, you are either very despicable or very ignorant. And I recommend you ask yourself, am I on the right side of history? That would be a valid question to ask oneself. That guy, what was his name again? Fucking Abbas. Abbas must resign after this. I mean, like, what the fuck? How could you even continue governing after this? Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who leads the most right-wing government in Israel's history, has soundly rejected any role for the PA in Gaza and insists Israel must retain open-ended security control there. So he doesn't even give them an inch. He would never give them an inch, obviously. Arab allies of the United States have said they'll only get involved in post-war reconstruction if there's a credible push towards a two-state solution. I don't think a two-state solution is a good idea, which is unlikely under the Netanyahu government dominated by opponents of Palestinian statehood. a two-state solution is never going to work because it's always going to be an apartheid state. That's not going to work. But with what Israel is doing, they're making a one-state solution impossible as well. Because, like, who the fuck would want to coexist with that country as they've committed a genocide? It's not good. TLDR is not good. It's not a good situation. Yeah, Netanyahu is still in office, I guess, because he wants to be. Because, of course, Israeli citizens are super critical of Netanyahu as well. A lot of them are not in support of what is happening, so clearly, and for other reasons as well, they are extremely critical of him, but... Tinty is saying at this point a two-state solution will lead to war again, and a one-state solution is made impossible by the Israeli government. Yeah, that's the only way that I can look at it too, which is feels a little hopeless. Feels a little bad. A two-state solution is a terrible idea because Palestinian state would have a permanent casus belli against Israel for what they have done to them, for what they have done to them. Yes, and also, like, Israel would still be the greater state power, and they would still be, like, they would still be in one spot, but apartheid would continue. It's not a good solution, but one-state solution becomes more and more difficult to even imagine under, what's happening. What about a three-state? What about a three-state solution? That'll do it. That'll do it. We just add more states. If we just continue adding more states... we'll get there eventually. What about a no-state solution? Now we're thinking. Anyway. Balkanize the Gaza Strip? Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. With survey results indicating a further erosion of the PA's legitimacy at a time when there's no apparent path towards restarting credible negotiations on Palestinian statehood, the default for a post-war Gaza is an open-ended Israeli occupation, pollster Khalil Shikaki said. Hi, Cloud. Hello. We're despairing at life at the moment. I wish the UN could just fucking intervene and take over everything. But it can't. But it can't, though. Tinty is saying Israel would still want the Palestinian land, even if they became an independent state. Yeah, 100%. The aggression would not be stopped by that. And with Netanyahu at the helm, a one-state solution is obviously not going to happen. Yeah, the UN, we have a UN link on the docket, even though I'm not quite sure if we're going to get to that anymore. The UN voted on a ceasefire. I mean, I can show you that at least real quick, right? The UN ceasefire vote. I'm just going to show you the image, not the entire thing. Like, most countries in favor, 153 against 10. Abstention 23. Guess where Germany is? Oh, we're abstaining. Whoops, we've abstained. The United States voting against. But they are voting hugely in favor for a ceasefire, and yet nothing is happening anyway. Don't despair, besties. That's counter-revolutionary. Thank you, Cloud. It's true. Water. It's just so impressive how bad it is for people. The German reaction to this, including Grüne und Linke, has been despicable. Yeah, it's so... I expect that sort of shit from, CDU, whatever, all of those parties, but the fact that Grüne and Linke is just as bad, it's also not surprising. I also expect it, to be fair, but I wish I would dream of a world where they were not that shitty, Continuing on. Linke at least has been calling for a ceasefire. At least there's that. Grüne Party has been pretty bad about it. For real. Israel is stuck in Gaza. Shikaki told the Associated Press ahead of the publication of the survey's results by his Palestinian Center for Policy and Survey Research, or PSR. Maybe the next Israeli government will decide that Netanyahu is not right in putting all these conditions, and they might decide to withdraw unilaterally from Gaza. I'm real bad at reading, did you know? But the default for the future for Israel and Gaza is that Israel is in full reoccupation of Gaza. Sadly true. Link is doing the bare minimum. Yeah, they are. Better than nothing, I suppose. Yeah, you came back at the downer segment. It's true. When isn't it? Well, we were talking about Twitch for like the first half of the stream. That was confusing, yes. Like, we had a bit of a split mind there, but at least it wasn't as much of a downer, you know. Which, calling it a downer seems kind of like dismissive, but you know what I mean. The survey was conducted from November 22nd to December 2nd amongst 1,231 people in the West Bank, and Gaza had an error margin of 4 percentage points. In Gaza, poll workers conducted 481 in-person interviews during a week-long ceasefire that ended on December 1st. You can't read skill issue. It is a skill issue. It is, actually. Yeah, the naked streams. Yeah. You can check the VOD for that. We talked about it a lot. Shikaki, who runs regular polls, said the error margin was 1 percentage point higher than usual because of disruptions caused by the massive displacement of residents during the Israel-Hamas war. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians had fled fierce fighting in northern Gaza, and poll workers only conducted interviews in central and southern Gaza, including among displaced people, because they could not reach the north during the ceasefire. Yeah. Cloud saying not necessarily in full occupation. Come on, don't let that article make you that hopeless. Yes, we shouldn't be steering towards hopelessness, but trying to imagine a future after the genocide is really hard. Not impossible, and let's go. We can believe, we can do it, but it feels kind of hard to imagine that there's like how things are even going to be going forward from that on. Let's think of the ideal future instead then. Netanyahu gone, out. Fuck Netanyahu. He's gone. He's disappeared. No, it doesn't matter how. He's gone. New government, left-leaning government, better government. The people have voted in Israel, and they're sick of this shit. They're left-leaning government now. They're doing reparations. They're working on making things better. Somehow they establish a one-state solution and everybody lives in harmony at the end. I'm missing a couple of steps there, but lots of reparations and somehow it gets better. Maybe. Netanyahu dies. Israel either welcomes Palestinians in Israel or allows them to establish a state. Yeah, allows them, I think, yeah. Like, first one for me, please. Torturous assassin? Preferably. We don't know. It could happen anyway. He's old. You know, he dies. He has a heart attack. It's fine. Yeah, wasn't Netanyahu convicted of corruption a while ago, or am I misremembering something? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember either. But they want Netanyahu out. Netanyahu is supposed to be out. Pipe gun guy comes in. Like, this could, technically, it seems a little far-fetched, but technically, could happen. Again, yeah, my hopes for one-state solution is really, like, dwindling, but shouldn't it be possible somehow? All of these old jerks live so long. They are fueled by spite and hatred. Weirder stuff has happened. It's true. Like, weird, bad stuff happens all the time where you're like, whoa, I couldn't have possibly thought this would happen. / negative. Why not? Whoa, I couldn't possibly think this would happen / positive, you know? Netanyahu gone would be good, but, like, I think we have to be careful not to make him the one bad guy. Oh, for sure. It's just Netanyahu as representative of the far-right government in Israel right now. His whole cabinet gone. Not just him gone, his whole cabinet. Everything. Yeah, he was planned for trial if he lost the election. Oh, I see, says Aaron. The survey provided insights about Palestinian views on the October 7 Hamas attack by Hamas and other Gaza militants in southern Israel, in which about 1,200 people were killed, most of them civilians. More, even though it came out that like a lot of them were actually soldiers as well, but yeah, a lot of them were civilians. That's true. More than 18,400 Palestinians, about 2/3 of them women and children, have been killed in a sustained bombing campaign and ground offensive in Gaza during Israel's subsequent war on Hamas. Now, in its 3rd month, this has gone on for too far. This is too long. Because he will be out of office at some point, and that won't magically make things better. Yeah, that is very true. But liberals will use that opportunity to be like, Israel look good again now. That is very true. They will definitely seize that opportunity once that day comes. Aaron is saying the problem is the other side has to reform the government, and they keep having trouble doing so. It's a dumb rule for the Israeli elections. Yeah, like... I feel like a president should also be able to be persecuted for crimes that he has committed, but, you know. Yeah, there's the death toll is rising once again. It's fucking sad. Shikaki said that Gaza residents are more critical of Hamas than those in the West Bank. That support for Hamas typically spikes during periods of armed conflict before leveling out, and that even now most Palestinians do not back the militant group, which is fair. Again, very fair. Like, those who are actually living closer with, like, under the actual rule of Hamas as opposed to in the West Bank, I'm sure that they would have a more critical view of Hamas as a group. And also, like we said, it's extremely fair that support for Hamas would rise during these fucking conflicts. Good luck, Cloud. Good luck, Cloud. See you. What is Israel's less far-right party like even? Do they have one? I don't know much about that. Oh yeah. The support for Hamas is still not above 50%. Yeah, that is not major. That is absolutely not major. Not in the slightest. Despite this devastation, 57% of respondents in Gaza and 82% in the West Bank believe Hamas was correct in launching the October attack, the poll indicated. A large majority believed Hamas claims that it acted to defend a major Islamic shrine in Jerusalem against Jewish extremists and win the release of Palestinian prisoners. Only 10% said they believed Hamas has committed war crimes, with a large majority saying they did not see videos showing the militants committing the atrocities. That's numbers. That's stats. The video, along with extensive eyewitnesses testimony and reporting the Associated Press and others, show that hundreds of civilians in southern Israel, including women and children, were abducted or gunned down inside their own homes. There have also been accounts of widespread sexual violence. That definitely happened. I'm pretty sure that in fact did happen. I would not count myself amongst those poll numbers. And you know what was partly preventing them from seeing those videos? Not having fucking internet access. That is extremely true. Having limited internet access because of Israel limiting it. Yeah, like, makes sense. Once again, not surprising. But while Israeli media coverage has focused intensely on the attacks in the weeks since, Palestinian outlets have been fixated on the war in Gaza and the suffering of civilians there. Not surprisingly, I would say. If my country's people were subject to genocide, I would assume that they would focus on that, personally, I think. It makes a lot of sense to me. Shikaki said the most popular politician remains Marwan Barghouti, a prominent figure in Abba Fatah's movement, who is serving multiple life terms in an Israeli prison for his alleged role in several deadly attacks during the second Palestinian uprising 2 decades ago. In a two-way presidential race, Ismail Haniyeh and the exiled political leader of Hamas would trounce Abbas, while in a three-way race, Barghouti would be ahead just slightly, the pollster said. I see. Overall, 88% want Abbas to resign. That's a lot. Up by 10% percentage points from 3 months ago. In the West Bank, 92 called for the resignation of the octogenarian who has presided over the administration, widely seen as corrupt, autocratic, and ineffective. At the same time, 44% in the West Bank say they support Hamas, up just 12% from September. That's not over 50%. That's not that high. I mean, it's like high-ish, but it's the current high, which is 12% higher than the usual support, I suppose. Yeah, like, it might play into that. Of course, you also always want to, like, that's the thing. You have a bias for your own side. That is very clear, right? Like, I'm talking about the message in YouTube chat right now. Like, of course you have a bias towards your own side. That's very clear and natural. Not that it's a good thing, but it is a thing that happens. We need to give Palestinians their fucking utilities back. Yeah, first things first. Let's stop the genocide, and then we can figure the rest out. I feel like you can find 30% of Germans supporting worse shit than Hamas. Yeah, I would think so too. I would think so too, yes. In Gaza, the militants enjoyed 42% support, up slightly from 38% 3 months ago. Yeah, I see. Less than 50. That's not That's not like staggering amounts. I thought it would be more, honestly, right now. Not to say anything about Russia. Oh, true, yeah, like let alone that. Shikaki said support for the PA declined further, with nearly 60% now saying it should be dissolved. In the West Bank, Abbas continued secretly coordinating with Israel's military against Hamas. His bitter political rival is widely unpopular. Yeah, I understand why. Netanyahu has attacked Abbas for years, alleging he was enabling anti-Israeli incitement in the West Bank, while at the same time permitting regular Qatari support payments to Gaza that strengthened Hamas. Critics of Netanyahu's overall approach say it was aimed at preventing negotiations on Palestinian statehood. Possible. I would say that is quite possible. Yeah, this guy is fucking unpopular with from every angle, like Abbas. The poll also signaled widespread frustration with the internal community, particularly in the United States, key European countries, and even the United Nations, which has pushed for an immediate humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. Please push more. Please push more. Crow saying, you are the fucker that is enabling the anti-Israeli support in the West Bank by imprisoning them all. Like, I wonder what is breeding anti-Israeli sentiment. Maybe that we are persecuting them extremely intensely. Aaron is saying, like, Chinese people not knowing about the massacres in the 80s. Both are possible. Yeah, it's a mix of course, like what the state allows you to hear about as well, right? And just what you have access to. The level of anti-Americanism and anti-Westernism is huge amongst Palestinians because of the positions they have taken regarding international humanitarian law and what is happening in Gaza, Shikaki said, and that concludes the article, which, yes, it makes sense. In reply to the things that have been happening, this is a logical response on that level, you know. Do I have anything else that I really want to show you before? Yes. I want to show you Bisan videos. I will show you the Bisan videos. I'll show you the TikToks, maybe all of them even. Maybe not all of them. Maybe I can leave some for Tuesday. Why do people hate us? Well, because you're murdering people. Uptime. Zecke has been live for 3 hours and 7 minutes. Yes. We're reaching our end time. Because I got money. I got money from my mother to buy good food today. I got money for good food today. I'm not on a budget today. Whoa, let's go. Anyway, let us with money. And Warren's getting EP. This is something we need to keep in mind too. The number of Palestinian prisoners in Israel from October 21st is 10,000. Yeah, we read an article about this like earlier, and by earlier I mean weeks ago. There's so many Palestinians in Israeli prisons. It's too much. That's not the TikTok link that I wanted. I have too many links open. Please show me link. Yes, doing me a favor. It's very nice. Take a rich. Let's go. Money for food. Ooh, there we go. The bourgeois strikes again, baby. Anyway, please give link.
Hey everyone, it's been 68 days of continuous bombing, starvation, continuous displacement. And talking about starvation, I'm now telling you that people are now dying because of hunger. People are dying because there is no food.
Yeah,
the day before
we've talked about this before. Resources are what is really missing in Gaza. Like that's the number one thing. Obviously, resources. The water is shitty. The water is bad.
Yesterday, a little girl, died in a school where the humanitarian aid trucks must go, where the food must be distributed. She died because of hunger. In Khan Yunis, in the south, she died inside a school, just 20 kilometers away from Rafah crossing, where the aid trucks and the food enters Gaza. In the north of Gaza Strip, now this is in the south, there's no food, either in the schools and distribution, and then from the organizations, the UN organizations or any other agencies, or in the markets. And in the north of Gaza Strip, yesterday a family ate a donkey. Yes, hundreds of people in the same family not find anything to eat, any vegetables, any canned food, any meat.
Yeah, there's just nothing around, so everybody's resorting to what they have available, even if it's like not nearly ideal on like any level. Crow's also saying people usually don't die from hunger; they die of diseases that stem from the starvation. So dying from hunger shows an immense like starvation level. Yeah, like they're eating their fucking like I don't know what it's called in English. They're animals that are useful. They're animals that have purpose. They're purposeful animals. Nutztiere, yeah. That's not what's supposed to be happening with them. Isn't Nutztiere maybe also used for food? I don't know, but donkeys definitely are not meant to be eaten, obviously. Livestock! I mean, yeah, it's livestock. It's livestock. That's the same thing. But, like, yeah, some of those are... Does that include, like, edible animals? It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Yeah, they'll have to eat anything that they can find. Yeah, you cannot eat for a month, but refeeding syndrome sets in less than a week. I don't know if you can do a whole month. I thought it was 3 weeks technically, but I guess it depends. It depends on your like body and stuff. But yeah, refeeding syndrome is a problem. Like how much body you have, like how much body mass you have available to like feed yourself off. Yeah, Nutztiere also includes animals you eat. Yeah, I was like, okay, my point is mute, but you know what I mean. The animals that are not meant to be eaten. Yeah,
They ate a donkey. Okay, for you, if you don't know, for us, this is really like ridiculous. How can anyone eat a donkey? People are dying because of starvation and because of thirst. There's no water, either clean water to drink or even dirty water to wash, to do anything. There's no water, there's no food. It's been 68 days since the last time people felt that they're not hungry, they're not thirsty, and they're safe. There's no water.
There are no resources in Gaza. Yeah, like if you're already living in a shitty situation like Gaza, you probably would have less time until starving. I would assume, right? Yeah, like it's not good. It's extremely bad, as a matter of fact, and it's not getting any better because obviously the genocide is continuing despite votes like the UN ceasefire vote clearly voting to stop the genocide. It is not happening. Will I show you the other TikTok, or will I keep it for later? I think I will keep it for later. It's a little bit easier if I just make a cut here. And by later, I mean Tuesday. Tuesday the 19th. Yeah, of course, because if the strike is on the 18th, then that's the 19th. That makes sense. Which international org classifies genocide? I don't know. Good luck to Bisan, 100%. Like, I often use the I don't have any food when I actually have some to exaggerate. Yeah, of course, people in the West, or like the semi-West, the more West, people, yeah, that people do that. Hearing we have no food said literally is quite terrifying. It very much is. I agree. Oh, nope, we're in 2023, not any other year yet. We have to do everything we can possibly do to help. Everything inside in the realm of logic, right? Yeah, like the conditions are so horrifying on a level you cannot even imagine. Prediction result is no. Of course it is. I don't know. For some reason I was hopeful, but we spent way too long on the Twitch thing. So no wins once again. Rigged. I mean, you know. It happens. Sometimes it happens. So this will be the new segment that I'll do on Tuesday. For now, I'm gonna get actual food now, though. You disappoint me once again. How could you? I'd rather have a stacked docket than too little on the docket, though. Yeah, the boobies took the best of us. It happens sometimes. Sometimes you get hung up on boobies. We've all been there, I think. I wonder who's on the chopping block for being raided. Doomed Zecke, yeah, like something like aware or something like that. That might be an emote that we could do. I would have to think about how to do that. Here's a list. Oh, we have so many people. That's crazy. We have Lunaria, we have Monotoma, we have Petal Lover, true, we haven't rated Petal Lover yet. Rosephobic might be sleeping, and Stelly, who we've rated last time. Well then, and also the person who Ronnie suggested is also live. Starling Nice is also live making art, whom I've also followed. Loads of people are here. Stream was nice, if a little depressing at the end. Have a nice day. Thank you. I hope to be uplifting again soon as well. I give name Starling Nice. Wait, I'll give name. Can I? No, I don't know how to do shout out. Wait, I do know how to do shout out. But wait, we're gonna raid somebody else, so I don't know if we should do that. I don't know if we should shout out somebody who we don't want to raid. I would like to raid Petal Lover actually. Yeah, Starling Nice with an all cap. Starling Nice. Wait, I'll give you the name anyway. I'll give you the name anyway, but maybe not shout out because I think I want to raid Petal Lover today because yesterday I followed them and like at the end of stream and they were like, "Oh, sorry, I don't have much time. New people to raid." Yes. The next stream is the naughty or nice chat review thingy. Yes. That sounds pretty motivating. Yeah, that will be tomorrow, like in the evening, right? I'm pretty sure I must have put that in the evening. Otherwise, I don't have time. It's in my evening, so I hope you have time. That will be tomorrow, which I must not forget about, because I might, because usually I don't stream on Saturdays. But, you know, tomorrow I will. I can give, it's gonna be 9 p.m. for me. Oh, that's doable. That's doable. You are usually an early sleeper. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. Evening stream sounds chill, right? I think in the new year we might have more, our schedule might shift depending on life things, but we'll see. I can raid you tomorrow then. Amazing. Let's go raids. Oh my god, I can get a raid. Teehee. Anyway, we're gonna raid now. Signal to raid. Let's start this thing. Let's go. I'm gonna send you there. They're playing Slime Rancher. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'll say hi too for a little bit. I'm not in like a super rush today, but a little bit, yes. Cause walkies and purchases. Let's do it. Let's get it started in, Let's get it started in here. Ride with me, Crow. Let's go right into the sunset, into the slime ranch. I hope you enjoy that. That's pretty chill. I think that's a good way to like mellow out from our politics discussion. And I will pet the boy, who was very nice and quiet. He's such a nice and quiet boy. Lost my clipboard from content for a second. No mames. Okay, I'll see you soon. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. I must not forget. Now I'm thinking about it though, I won't forget. And maybe I'll add some people live as well on the list because like I said, I only took them from Discord for the time being. Take raid, exactly. Copy the messenger, Reno. I will do the same. And then, bye. I'll see you again tomorrow for the good tier list. It'll be funny. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Too bad my emotes didn't drop today. Did they really not drop today? They did not. They will drop later. They're on Discord.